Hey guys, welcome back to Additional Ink. As always, I'm Jeff. I've got some new faces with me here today. I've got Ryan, I've got Josh, and I've got Gabe. Gabe's part of us, but he also rolls with the Ink Thieves, right?
Yes. Additional Ink is my my second love, right? So I worked with Ink Thieves for the vast majority of my time playing Lorcana, and well, Jeff's my best friend, so I'm going to record content with him, but I will continue to rep the Ink Thieves team, so to speak. And I'm really excited for today. This is something that we've been talking about basically since Lorcana only had 3 sets out.
Well, I've got a little bit of a surprise for you guys. So it's a little different. But first, why don't you guys tell me about yourselves a little bit so the audience can get to know you guys.
Yeah, so my name's Ryan. I've been playing Lorcana since, what, about set 3, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, set 3. Before that, I'm a long-time card game player. I've been playing Magic since I was about 5 or 6 years old. But, since then, I went on to become a judge for Magic, and as I came to Lorcana, I decided I want to become a judge here too. So we're doing that. There's no official judge program yet, but they're definitely looking at that. So we're definitely a lot of good things. We're doing a lot of events.
And you've judged some of like the big 10Ks and stuff
Yes.
too, right?
Yeah, over in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Okay.
Done some of the judging there, and it's been a really good time.
Awesome.
I've been playing since about set 3. I'm a longtime Magic player. Ryan actually taught me how to play Magic for the most part, so that was very fun. It's been an incredible journey. Lorcana is a very interesting game to come back to. The new sets always add interesting layers, and so yeah, I'm very excited to see what we're doing today.
All right, so I told them that we were going to do some multiplayer content, but what I didn't tell them is we're going to do multiplayer sealed again. But this one's a little bit different, right? We did the Azurite Seals release, but this one, what I've got for you guys here is I've got a box of set 1.
Ooh.
Oh, so we're doing it. It's the thing.
Not just set 1.
Okay.
I've also got a box of Floodborn.
Floodborn. Okay.
Right.
A lot of good things in that set.
All right, and then I also have a box of Into the Inklands.
Right. I think I see
Okay.
where this is going.
You see where this is going?
I think so.
You think so?
Oh, it's.
And then we've got
thing.
some Ursula's Return.
Ooh. Okay.
And then I've also got some Shimmering Skies. And lastly, now that we have 6 sets, we have Azurite Sea.
So Jeff, that's a lot of packs.
It is a lot of packs. So what we're doing, we're going to use. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do sealed. Sealed is 6 packs. So there are 24 packs in a box, but we are going to use basically 4 packs from each box today. We're going to build a sealed deck out of 1 pack each from each set. I think we're going to see some very interesting card interactions. I'm very excited to see how this goes. You guys excited?
I'm super excited. Oh my
Never been
goodness.
more pumped.
I can't wait to crack and be prepped.
Oh man, is somebody going to pull in an Enchanted Elsa? Who's pulling it? Who's pulling it? So this is set 1 box, guys. Smells like set 1. I don't know what set 1's supposed to smell like.
You didn't get in there. Just give me a pack. I got you. I'll give it a good whiff.
All right, so what do you guys want? You guys want Elsa?
I would like Elsa.
You would like an Elsa?
Right.
Would you like a Mickey, Elsa, or Maleficent?
I'd like a Maleficent.
Maleficent. What about you, Gabe?
I'll take a BLT.
BLT?
Card's underrated.
I think I'll also. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
From the
take.
bottom of the box. That's where the enchanted.
Oh wait a minute. Look at this. You guys see this? There's a pack sideways on the bottom. That's the one I'm taking. I don't even know why it's sideways, but it is.
I'd like to actually trade packs.
Are there 24 packs in the box?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to take the sideways pack.
Sweet.
Okay. That's where the enchanted is, right?
We'll see. It's probably going to be something like a Steal from the Rich.
Okay.
Which in multiplayer could be interesting.
In sealed multiplayer, that card might be it.
All right. You guys want to stay in order opening? Or what do you guys want to do?
So,
Pick the next box, Gabe.
give me some Azurite Seeds.
Some Azurite Seas. All right.
That was going to be my pick.
If you ain't first, you're last, right?
Some Azurite Seas. You know what, Gabe? I'll let you do the honors of passing out the packs for this
What are
one.
we excited to get from Azurite Seas here?
Calhoun, Alice.
Calhoun's been very good.
Honestly, just as many sealed the Azurite Seeds as possible.
Oh, yeah.
I think if you can have multiple of those cards
I do
in a
think
sealed
we-
deck, you're going to go insane.
You just pull it from the front. They took the tab off.
Oh man, I haven't cracked one of these blue boxes nearly now already.
I do think we should be clear. Is it Azurite or Azurite?
I think it's Azurite.
Okay.
Sounds as a wrong, but we'll take it. Alrighty, so Baymax, Stitch.
I'm gonna
What's
rep
his-
Stitch.
You're gonna rep Stitch?
Baymax is a great card here.
Here you go. Have a Baymax.
I actually would like we like a Yzma.
All right.
We like to draw cards.
Jeff.
I'll take a Baymax.
I think you.
And also, you can plunder through the box for a middle pack if you'd like, since you have the box.
Let's see.
Find another sideways pack.
I have a feeling that this box is packed a little better. So I'm gonna take the Yzma because drawing 3 cards when your hand is empty would
It is
be
pretty
insane.
good.
But you're such a Stitch enjoyer.
I am, but
All right, Ryan. What's our
keep
next
saying
box?
stuff.
Let's do Shimmering Skies.
Shimmering Skies. All right, I'm just gonna let you do the honors.
Awesome.
I need to find that Stitch onesie. Do it again.
Yeah, the one you wore in Atlanta.
Yes.
It was so fun. I don't know how he wore it all day. It didn't sweat completely out.
We gotta put a picture in if we can find one.
We have one. We put it in one of the podcast episodes.
Awesome.
It
Okay.
was in the intro video. I think for every
The
tournament
store
from
stand
now
going
on,
here.
I'm gonna
All
wear
right.
one,
I'm a big fan of Maui. One of my favorite Lorcana cards.
I'll take the Donald Duck.
The Donald Duck. What we got here?
I'm gonna go Vanellope.
I don't even know if I can
second
tell
your
you her
opinion that
name.
Maui is one of, if not the best card in Lorcana. Only card I've ever actually outright purchased a playset of Enchanted for because I love Maui. So
All right, Josh. What is your pick?
Ooh. You know, let's go with Ursula's Return. That was the first set that I was really into, so it feels fitting.
you won a store championship, didn't you, in Ursula's
I
Return?
did.
Yeah, and then he won that. He knocked me out in that store championship, but then I got him the next day in another one. He 2-0'd me one day and I 2-0'd him the next. And our
yeah.
decks didn't change at all.
I was on the Bucky Menace. I was the villain.
Blue steel, of course.
Blue.
You know, I had to have my additional ink.
Right. Gotta stay on branding.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Does this one have the strip?
I think it does have the strip.
Oh wow. Okay, so they've changed quite a bit. Like as time has gone
Yeah.
on, right? They've gone plus minus the strip, plus minus the cellophane wrap.
Definitely tried a lot of different packaging styles.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it. Guys, this is a bit messy. I don't open boxes very often.
It's okay.
All right. All right,
You just
guy.
win them.
I'm gonna shake first.
We
yeah,
gotta
right.
get the Sisu. We love our dragons.
Alrighty.
On you?
Ryan.
You
I
can-
have to get a Sisu as well. You're killing me. Like you know my heart. But I guess the red purple player and the red blue player
Yeah,
do
please.
have a lot in common.
I'm going to
fundamentally.
take the aerial.
I'm gonna go digging. I'm gonna plunder for loot.
Plundering.
Plunder. He's plundering.
That was so weird, that sideways pack in that set one box. That was so
So let's
weird.
Sisu from the bottom.
Oh, so okay,
keep
so we're
track
all
of this
Sisu enjoyers. All right. I mean, 3-drop Sisu.
It's gotta be one of the best cards in the set.
See,
3-drop Sisu,
see, the
I
thing
think,
is,
is the best.
this has got the Diablo in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Diablo might be a little better from Ursula's Return.
All right, so I'm
I
gonna
don't think so.
Diablo and Seal?
I'm gonna open the next box. Should we open
On the
Inklands
table.
or
I do love me some bounce package.
Right.
Right.
so Floodborn next?
I think Floodborne next.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go. Sad Boys.
You're gonna hand me the
No love for
beast,
locations.
right?
Ooh, the beast. You can have a beast. I'll take a Haram and like 9 popsicles.
That did come from that set, huh?
And Popsicle was a common. It is a
Oh,
common.
this is an interesting box.
Okay, we have
Right.
3 Queen of
Queen's
Hearts
on
on
it.
top.
Nice.
I think
Oh,
they're just
Are they
stacked.
all
Oh, I
stacked?
wonder if that's
They're
like
just stacked
for
like
every box.
That
in
may
the
have
set
been.
or something.
It's been a while since I've opened a Floodborn box.
This is one of the boxes we got at the DLC.
Yeah,
Actually, so
actually,
it
yeah.
might be from a little older stock or something.
All right, so what do you guys want?
Well, I mean, seeing is happen.
I mean, you can go deeper. We have
I'll
Mulan.
take
Oh, sorry, that's Raya.
I like
That is right.
Which
We'll
beast
see
is
drop
this? Is
rush.
this the Relentless one?
That is the. I don't.
That's the. If I'm not mistaken, it's the one that absorbs the
Yes,
damage counters from
the
other
selfless
characters.
protector.
Yes,
Ooh,
that one.
Right. I'll go
I'm
Ryan.
gonna go right off the top. Little queen action.
I'm gonna take this beast here.
All right.
I'm gonna rep that beast. All right, and finally we're down to Inklands.
All right.
No love.
Last but not least.
There's some good cards in Inklands.
There are some good cards. in the
Yeah.
Remember, Inklands was where we got introduced to locations.
Right.
Yeah.
Queen's Castle, one of the best cards in red purple.
I'll tell you what's funny is, so me and Gabe we got really excited for Inklands coming out, and so they were revealing cards, and we actually made some proxies, and we were testing out Lucky Dime well before the set came out. And was like, oh, Lucky Dime's a bad card, but we were testing out beforehand, and like it was just
We were testing out Lucky Dime weeks before set 3 released. Like
Yeah.
the set was only like 30% revealed, and we were already running
We're
Lucky
like
Dime.
Lucky Dime, Scrooge. That's all we need.
I was a Lucky Dime hater at first. Obviously, you have shown the power of that card, but
Not
I was
just
not
me.
about it.
Not just me. There's a lot of
course.
good other players out there that have shown it.
It's a build with.
I mean, you as well. Little
Yeah,
blue-red.
yeah, I was not deep into. I will say, is this the set Medusa came out in?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Medusa.
That's my favorite card from
So
the
set three is packing gas because it has the good.
I just remember that set 2 has Tremaine.
Set 2 does have
Ooh,
Tremaine.
another one of my favorite cards in the game.
So we have Minnie, Jafar, and Piglet.
Quite the contrast
I'll
to the
take
pack
me a
art.
piggy. Yeah.
Man, I was gonna take a Piglet, but it
You
feels
can- you
only right to take a
I
Jafar.
believe there may be more packs of piglet on.
Tell you what,
I don't think so. I think
I
you
will
took the
just
only
take the
one.
Minnie to be different.
Oh, we got a minute.
You know, set 3's
did you?
color is so different
nobody
from all
took-
the other ones. It's
It
super
really is.
Well, as long as everybody took one. All right, guys. So here's the deal. You know the deal. We're gonna crack these packs. We're gonna build a minimum 40 card deck. No color restrictions. No restrictions on the number of cards. So if for some reason you have a pack full of puppies, you can play all of them.
Alrighty. So we're gonna lay the cards out on the table.
So
for every pack.
just how you normally open packs.
Okay.
We'll talk about them. Do you guys want to open them in order?
I would like to open them one
I,
order.
set, I
Yeah.
set mine up in order.
So order 1 to 6 or 6 to 1.
1 to 6.
1 to 6. All right. So let me. I'm actually gonna move my packs here because I would like to lay my cards out as I open them.
Gotta make sure I'm right. This would be very embarrassing.
So it would be first chapter, Floodborn, Inklands, Ursula's Return, Shimmering Skies, and then Azurite Sea.
All right.
100.
You guys ready? I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I got the tab.
I
pulled.
want to see this pack.
Let's do it.
I got the tab pulled.
Alright.
All right. Oh, I forgot about this Scar. Timon. I like to lay mine out.
Let's
by cost.
Big
Oh,
Tink.
Tinkerbell.
Big Tink. That seems really good and limited.
Cooking.
I got. Oh, remember Grandma Tala? Remember how much we played the 2-drop Grandma Tala?
She was in there for a while.
One of my first decks was Grandma Tala with Teeth and Ambitions.
All right. So I've got the hand-sized Jafar,
Okay.
and then the Sword of Truth.
The
But I
second
did get a
one.
foil Fire the Cannons. Not gonna
I got a
complain.
regular Fire the Cannons.
Not gonna complain about removal.
I got Cusco. Pretty happy about that.
Oh wow,
It's got
yeah.
Ward.
Oh, is it red then green or green then red?
On.
Good
In
question.
the color order. It's
Oh,
green
you-
then red or red then green in the pie.
I think it's green and then red.
Okay, sounds good. If it's not, let us know.
I
So
got a puzzle piece. Should we see if we can build a puzzle?
Ooh, I
we
love
don't have
building-
enough packs to build it.
No, I love building a
But how
puzzle.
close can we get?
We have just enough, possibly. No.
No.
So I will say that I got a couple cards I'm excited for. I got Grandma Tala. I've got Fire the Cannon.
Yo,
So
Yo.
Actually, so close.
So close.
Oh man.
I mean,
Oh,
Mickey's
man.
supposed to have 2 legs. I see 2 legs.
All right.
It'll work.
You guys ready for Floodborn?
I am.
Ready?
Yeah, I just like to lay my. Oh, you got Detective Mickey? I'm jealous.
Yes.
One of my most played.
I also pulled a Detective Mickey and 1 jump ahead.
Oh man.
You have a foil lantern there.
I do have a foil lantern there.
Card is pretty expensive there for a minute.
It was?
Yeah. It still sees a lot of play.
It does.
Ooh, I got a foil. Let the storm rage on.
Nice.
Very cool.
I got the little Cinderella.
Ooh, one of my favorite
Wow,
cards. Scar.
that's awesome.
Oh,
This is gonna be
that's
awesome.
gonna go
Oh, that's
crazy.
problematic.
But you can't beat this Hey Hey.
Ooh.
The Hey Hey that returns to hand.
The Hey Hey's infinite, from my understanding.
Oh,
Pinocchio.
Ooh,
So-
Strength of Raging Fire.
It is
I
very
think
good.
you guys won the set 2-pack.
Hiram, let's go, boys.
I got a Basil and a weight set
I got a foil Hey Hey.
and a bounce.
Alrighty.
Are we gonna?
All right, guys, what can we do with this?
Oh,
So
right
I'm
here.
just gonna,
Can we
I'm
make
gonna
another
put
one?
the face.
Oh, I think.
Ooh, we got two of this one.
Ah,
close.
very
Still didn't get it.
close.
All right.
All right, on the
Pack
Inklands.
3.
This actually
Look
almost
at
looks
this. Look at
correct.
the synergy I have here.
Oh
I have Cinderella.
wow! You guys
plus-
see this?
Cinderella plus 2 storm rage ons.
Oh, that's problematic.
Ooh, that's very
We are
problematic.
I think I'm
about
gonna
to
enjoy
feel
that in
the
the sealed.
pain. We're about to feel the pain.
See
So
if you hit Ursula.
so far, I'm thinking. Oh, I'll take it. Ba-boom.
Okay. Boom's
Some
good.
direct removal. It's our first locations. Oh, McDuck Manor. Remember when we played McDuck Manor in like every blue steel deck?
I know.
Yeah.
The location's very annoying.
Evasive ward
9 toughness is hard to beat.
Very feasible.
However, I can very easily beat it with this Rise of the Titans.
It's very true.
Yeah, but you have a foil Dalmatian.
Oh, I got the legendary Robin.
Ooh.
Oh, this
That's
set
gonna be
didn't
a
have the
problem.
puzzle. It had the instructions because locations were new.
Look at
Right.
this. Look, it's a puzzle.
Ah.
It's a puzzle.
And I also have the Maui Whale.
Okay.
Oh, Maui Whale is really good.
All right.
in
So
sealed.
we're gonna be fighting.
Do I have a
uphill.
baby? Do I have a baby Robin Hood? No, I don't.
I got a foil puppy.
Maybe I'll get a small
Hey,
Robin Hood.
puppies. All right. Rippin' 4.
Ursula's.
Rippin' Ursula's. That's terrible. All right.
All right, big Sisu.
Gonna change the big CC. Let's hope.
I'm laying out
even
all my
bigger.
cards as I go so they can pause it at the end and see all the pulls.
Oh, guys,
Oh,
guys,
did you get it?
Is mine good?
there's something in here.
What you got?
I accidentally peeked it just like Ron did in the last video, but we'll do this slowly, okay?
Right.
So we'll there's a Vitalis Spear,
Okay.
Rose Lantern, love this
Rose
card.
Lantern's very good and limited.
Yes.
Tremendous card.
Hidden Cove,
Ooh, you talk a lot
Also,
about that card.
Hidden Cove, yeah.
Olaf,
Right.
Maribel Madrigal.
Okay.
We'll slide these up just a little bit. Ariel,
Okay.
Sign the Scroll,
Okay.
Beast, the Hades.
I like that card in limited.
Okay.
Big stats.
So Underworld,
Oh.
The suspense is killing me, Jeff.
Ooh, legendary
legendary.
Triton.
Legendary and
So that's
something
what,
after?
that's what we're excited about, right?
Yeah.
oh, guys.
Show me, what's up?
Ooh.
Enchanted.
You're gonna play it, right?
That's beautiful.
You know I will.
Oh yeah, we're playing it.
Yeah.
I'm about it.
Enchanted
So
Anna,
I'm gonna
that's awesome.
I'm gonna set there for right now. So we've done 2 sealed videos and now pulled 2 enchanteds and 2 sealed videos back to back.
It's not suspicious at all.
Pretty good. I'm on my first
You saw us open the boxes.
That actually. So, Shimmering Skies.
Ooh,
All right.
I got a Rose Lantern too.
I like Rose Lantern. So I was feeling kind of bad about my pulls with the Robin Hood and the Anna.
Oh, Shimmering
Ooh, I
Skies.
find in my platinum.
Young Let's.
Well,
Oh, we're waiting.
yeah, whenever.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
I held everybody.
slow.
Oh, Bruno.
Oh, and another one.
And a foil Rose
Okay,
Lantern.
All right. So it looks like I'm not winning sealed. Keeping that simple.
All right, guys, we're back. We've completed building our decks. We've got everything all sleeved up. We're shuffling up. I know we need to cut, but we also need to roll for first.
Ooh. Which dice are we going to use?
Do we want to be complicated and do math? No, let's not do that. Let's use
The Mickey dice.
the Mickey dice. Who would like, you go ahead. Go ahead and roll.
Oh, I appreciate that. Ooh, these dice are nice. They metal?
Yep, they're the D100 special edition dice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow. Okay. All right.
All
Alright, so I think the rest of us are going to be wasting our time, but we'll see.
No, Jeff. May I throw in a third die?
Time to do math.
Yeah.
That is a 3.
3.
Alrighty. That is a 7 universal average.
Oh, I got scared for a second.
I thought I had
All
it.
right.
All right, so Ryan, you are first.
So
Awesome.
we're doing clockwise. So Ryan, then Josh,
Yep,
then myself.
so
and you.
I'm last. All right, so here's my deck for cuts.
I guess
Awesome.
I'm actually pretty happy that you went first.
Yeah.
We all draw on first turn, correct?
Yes.
Alrighty. Tremendous.
Right?
So actually,
go,
the rules do not state in multiplayer that the official rules don't state in multiplayer that the first player draws, but we can do that as a house rule if you guys want. Doesn't matter to me.
Oh, all right.
good.
Honorable.
I think so.
Tremendous. I second it.
I am going first, so I'd like
It
to,
results.
like to draw my card.
Tremendous. Thank you.
All right. So let's go ahead and get our opening hands and get mulligans figured out.
We'll do some adjusting of our hands. Ooh, I am very happy about some of this.
I'm tired, Grandpa.
Should we go over a little bit of what our decks are doing?
Yeah, absolutely. While we're mulliganing, Ryan, would you like to start?
Yeah, so you guys kind of saw some of my like little specializations, my little combos that I'm trying to assemble. I'm looking for cards like Cinderella, Let the Storm Rage On. And closer to the top end, I have things like Scar and Raya to kind of get some board control going. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I have some fun little tricks we'll see. We'll see a little later in the game, hopefully.
All right.
All right, Josh, what about you?
So I pulled quite a couple of locations, a few rare ones, and also a Long John Silver. So I am going to try to throw down a few locations, see if I have any other tricks up my sleeve, and it's kind of the idea of my deck.
All right.
Hi. So I didn't necessarily pull a lot of synergy, but I got Big Tink, I got Hiram, I have a few value pieces. So I'm just going to mulligan for value and see where that takes me in terms of mid-range.
Okay. So I built my deck around Maui Whale. No, I'm kidding, but it isn't. I've got some very interesting pieces. My one drops are kind of weak, but I've got some items, doing some location things. My goal is just to get the Robin Hood out as fast as possible, and maybe the Maui Whale, if I'm lucky.
That'd be very fun.
And I've got some of those. I've got some cards in here that affect all of Odin, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
All right, I actually mulligan 3 if you would like to cut.
Yeah. Sounds good. I did 5. A little bit of a bigger adjustment there, but I'm kind of going for some specific strategies.
I'm going to be returning 4.
Okay.
Now, I will not need you to cut my deck because I did keep 7.
Ooh,
Oh.
pretty confident in your hand, huh?
Not really.
Okay.
We're going to figure it out.
It is
All right,
sealed.
let's figure
It
it
is
out.
sealed. So I'll tell you guys this. Josh has a. We all have some experience playing sealed. We did a lot of the challenges and the side events. We've done a lot of sealed locally. Each set, our stores normally do a sealed event, and there's 3 or 4 sealed events opening weekend if we can make them all. So it's a very fun time to kind of figure out new card interactions and things like that.
Yeah. I think we're going to see a lot of new card interactions here. A lot of very interesting ones across all 6 sets.
Yeah,
so that'll
absolutely.
be awesome.
I think we're gonna discover things that we didn't know could happen in sealed. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very confusing.
Yeah, I will say I kind of have a little look at my opening hand here. It'll be very interesting. Little familiar play patterns for you guys.
So
Sounds
what's cool though
great.
is we still got packs, so we can do this again.
Offer to cut.
Absolutely.
Of course, I will.
No, I love this. Like multiplayer, all 6 sets. It's gonna be great.
All
Very
right,
cool.
so Ryan, it's on you, my friend.
Ready to start us off?
Lead us off, my good man.
Awesome. I would like to ink Happy. One of the 7 dwarves here. I would like to put him as my ink for the turn, and I would like to start off with best card of my deck, Cinderella.
Ooh.
Right, did you draw for the first turn?
I did not. Thank you.
Yeah, no
Oh,
problem.
it resolves upon it.
Right. All right. Is it on to me then?
That's it for me.
All right. I will draw. Ooh, that's a very interesting draw. I do like
And
that.
Josh, Ryan did draw those Let the Storm Rage on too.
We did. I won't say whether or not they're in my hand at the moment, but that'll be a surprise for you to find out later.
Surprise tool, if you will.
Oh,
I'm going to ink Mr. Smee,
alrighty.
and then it'll be on to you.
Oh, no one drop.
No one draw.
Draw for turn. Alrighty. I'll ink Basil, Disguised Detective, and I will also not have a 1 drop. Go ahead.
So I'll draw for turn. I almost forgot. So I'm going to ink a DeVille Manor,
Reasonable.
and I will play a Hidden Cove.
Ooh,
Nice.
starting off with the location. Okay.
Yeah, not the lore location, but we'll
Hey.
see. Pass to you, my friend.
All right, let's go ahead and start.
It's a code. It's hidden.
Draw. Ooh, okay.
Not very well hidden. We did find
I would
I
like
found it.
it. You
to
found it.
ink Raya here.
Okay.
And then there's not a whole lot going on, so I think that let's get a little interactive. I'd like to challenge the Cove for 1 whole damage.
Oh, man,
1 damage on the Cove.
Right.
All right, that's it for me. I'll pass my turn.
that was spicy. That was very
Yeah.
spicy. Like, not a quest. No.
You show me business.
Right.
We're cooking.
I will draw for turn.
We're playing
Ooh,
control.
That is
Easy.
one of the better cards on my deck.
I know you might have PTSD from playing Green Steel,
Right.
but there is not a Diablo.
We have to take out the Coves when we see them.
I am going to ink Patch.
Okay.
I do have a 2 drop.
Okay. Reasonable.
I'd like to 1 jump ahead here.
Tremendous.
Ooh,
Alrighty, Josh.
nice.
Top
Okay.
card of my deck, and it's my Inkwell, face down and exerted.
Alrighty.
And then it'll be onto you, Gabriel.
All right, sounds good. I will stay ready. I'll draw for turn. All right, I'll yeah, we'll do that. I will ink this Jafar Wicked Sorcerer. I'll exert 2, and I will play a foil lantern.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Nice.
Very beautiful card.
Lots of ramp and
Both
cheating things
getting
out.
a little head on your ink count here.
Sure.
What do I want to do
Break a
here?
lantern, though.
We'll see if I can.
You can.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink a Galactic Council Chamber.
Okay.
Wow, that looks cool.
I believe we've seen 3 locations from you so far.
Yes.
You have. And I'm going to play Grandma Tala.
Oh, mama.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I will say,
Pass to you.
even though we did see a lot of like value items in the polls, if you kept a lot of item removal and sealed, you may be having a bad time.
Hey, I gotta find him Platinum.
He also does have Hiram, and he pulled some items. So, like,
Does have
Yeah, like
Hiram.
item hate is not the name of the game. Like
Wow.
for him, because
You
he's going to
actually
draw
could
cards.
Hiram next turn and eat that lantern.
Hiram is just a little guy.
Right. Right.
Now,
Big booty.
One of the cool things about Cinderella, I didn't talk about it, but she does have Singer 3.
Yes, she does.
And this allows me to use her to sing songs that might be a little higher than her cost.
Are you kidding? Right off the rip?
Right.
That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take the ramp.
I would love to. I'm actually not going to let you ramp. I'm going to play When Will My Life Begin? And I'm going to make sure that Grandma Tala can't challenge.
Okay.
So not the end of the world. She can still quest. But I don't want you to be getting that ink just
I thought
yet.
you were shooting it.
No, his red blue.
thought he was
showing.
storming
He
it.
said we're controlling this. We're going to late game. My valley piece is
After
in
that,
there.
I get to draw a card.
All
Ooh, that is a very good card here to see.
right. Alrighty. Let's see the value.
Let's go ahead, and I would like to ink Moana. So it's actually evasive, so I really wanted to keep that one around, but
Hand must be pretty good.
My man's hand must be insane. He
Right,
just
that's
inked
what I'm
an
saying.
evasive and see.
that is correct. I do think it's pretty good. I'd like to play a Pacha.
Oh.
And
Might
this
be a
one-
little bit better.
What does Pacha do again?
So at the start of my turn, if I have an item, I gain a lore. And if I have a location, I also gain a lore at the start of my
I've seen
turn.
neither of those on the board right now.
Currently, yes, but we
Okay.
have plans down the line.
All right.
That'll be it for me.
All right, I will untap my 3 ink thanks to 1 jump ahead. Draw for turn.
Ooh,
These guys got resources on us.
Yeah.
Who me? Couldn't be.
I have nothing.
Right. I'm gonna ink Strike a Good Match, which
Okay.
pretty good card advantage. There is also very good card advantage piece in Dolores Madrigal.
Wow.
There is an
okay.
exerted
There
character.
is an exerted character in that Cinderella. I was very much hoping you would sing a song, perhaps. And I do get to draw a card.
I'm starting to feel very bad about my sealed pools.
It's all right.
I mean, that's going to be all for me. I'll
Alrighty.
pass to you.
I'll ready, I'll set, and I'll draw. All right, so let's get spicy with it. I'll exert my lantern, so my next character costs 1 less,
Okay.
and then 2 ink, and I will play a Mickey Mouse detective
Ooh.
to
Ooh.
ink the top card of my deck.
More resource
based on
generation.
his
All right.
Then I'll as we proceed from here, I'll actually, man,
I want inkables, huh?
Yeah. We have not inked yet. Now, you could use your additional ink here, some might say.
I think I'm gonna get additional ink this turn. Truly, I'll actually ink. I'll ink this Flynn Rider. Actually.
Ooh, that's a really
That's
good
a good
one.
one.
I'm okay with that.
And I will pass turn. Go ahead, Jeff.
All right. Since my Grandma Tala can't do the Grandma Tala things,
Right. She does like to get in there.
I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do now.
She likes bingo, you know. She keeps busy in her age.
Of course.
Ready. That's,
She is working out in that picture.
this is my
Doing a little dance.
5,000.
So I think what I'm going to do is, man, I don't really want to ink any of this stuff. I'm going to ink this Arthur
Okay.
from set 2.
2 quester.
Two
That's
quester.
interesting.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 2. And I'm going to play Stitch from Azurite Seas.
Ooh, what does that do?
So I can pay 1 and he gets +1 strength, and it's repeatable.
Wow.
But then I'm going to pay 1 and I'm going to hide him away over here in the cove. And I'll quest for 1 with Grandma Tala, and I'll take the first lore on the board.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, we're in there.
Pass to
Sounds
you.
good to me.
All right. Let's go ahead and ready and set draw.
Seeing some development. That Stitch can basically punch anything. Okay.
Very aggressive. Very on brand for Stitch.
Truly, just the fact that it's in green and it has this ability, it seems a little off color. But then when you think about it, when they added You Came Back and the Stitch synergy in green is really.
So
really
this Stitch also is card 26. So if you're laying out your set in order, it's actually in the middle
6,
of the amber.
2, 6.
Yep.
Ah!
It's in the middle of the amber cards.
All right,
That's
Ravensburger.
good. That's classy. I like that one a lot.
I feel like I'm back in set 1. This Grandma Tala is just questing. I'm praying somebody will run into it.
Wait, that's a common? Oh my goodness, that might actually be why it's green.
Right.
To place it in
To
26,
place.
to put it in the pie,
Right.
yellow, purple, green.
Wow.
They know what they're doing over there.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Flawless. Immaculate.
I think I'm going to go ahead and ink 5 mana card here, Mullins, and then I would like to play an item. Eye of the Fates.
5 ink cost card.
Correct.
I am scared. Oh my goodness, Pacha now gets you 1 passive every turn, and he would quest for 3.
Correct. If I use my
Right.
Eye of the Fates on the Pacha, which I'm a little worried about that game plan here, but I think we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'd like to Exert the Eye of the Fates.
Right.
Targeting the Pacha. Give him an extra lore this turn. I'll gain 3 lore.
My goodness.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
And that'll be it for me.
All right, I'll untap my 4 lore and my Dolores.
You're 4 ink.
My bad, 4 ink. I'll draw for
If you're
two.
untapping lore, something's wrong.
Very, very silly mistake. I have a couple of decisions I can make this turn. Very simply, it's going to start out with inking Pete, Pastry Chomper.
Yes. The lesser Pete.
The lesser
Indeed.
Pete.
The lesser Pete. There's another Pete. It costs 3. That is fantastic.
He's in there somewhere.
Yes, I did see that.
Now, Jeff, it is my understanding that Grammatala does have a goal in life, and that goal is to banish herself.
Yes.
This may be very difficult for her if she is trapped under Elsa's ice palace.
Oh, that's spicy. Can you read that card off?
Yeah, when you play this location, choose an auxiliary character, in this case, Grammatala. While this location is in play, that character can't ready at the start of their turn. So you will not be able to get that additional unless somebody chooses to be gracious and run into her for you.
Why wouldn't you pick Pacha?
Right, I did think about Pacha. I do believe between the 3 of us, he will just be taken out this turn.
Ooh, I don't like to hear that.
Sorry. I support this.
Yeah, but see, here's where you messed up. While I may have been thinking about targeting Pacha, I can also just do the 4 damage there.
That is correct. You could. You could.
Breaks your tempo. Works out.
This will also provide me a little bit of advantage when I play Fix-It Felix Jr. When I play this character, if I have a location in play, which I do with Elsa's Ice Palace, I may draw a card. It's actually not a may. It does just say draw a card.
Oh.
Which I will do.
Wow, you really made that location deck happen.
I figured it out.
You got the synergies. Okay.
Dolores will just get on Pacha.
Ooh, don't like to hear that, but
3 on
it's all right.
Sounds good.
All right, I will pass it right on to you.
We'll come back for the
Alrighty.
Dolores.
I will set and draw. Okay. Well, let's see what we got here. Alrighty. Let's we're gonna have to do a little something something.
I'll fire the cannons my own Grammatala. I don't care.
Yeah, we'll do that actually. I will ink Cerberus, actually. A 3-headed dog, believe it or not.
That one seems like a
And
good
it
card
is
to
a
play
5
this
drop.
turn.
It is
Right.
a 5-drop, 5/6, so I wonder what else, right? Well, it is the best pull I got from
Is
the-
it Tinkerbell?
It is.
Uh-oh.
Ink Thieves. Let's go.
Grammatala goes into my inkwell.
My
It's
Pacha,
all right.
no.
We're gonna need to send some dice around.
Yeah,
team.
I will put 1 damage on Dolores and Fix-It Felix Jr.
There is one, and one on
Ooh,
Cinderella.
yes.
Alrighty. And while we're at it, I'll quest the Mickey.
1 on Stitch as well, correct?
Oh, one on Stitch as well.
Yes, my apologies.
And
forgive you.
with that, you know,
I got so
tremendous-
excited about the Grammatala not being stuck in
the ice
Purgatory.
purgatory. That's what I was looking for.
Alright. Well, on that note, I will pass turn to you, Jeff. 4 cards in hand.
All right. Interesting. So I think what I'm going to do is...
Didn't go first, but I got that additional ink in.
You know, in a lot of ways, we all got an additional wing.
Except for Ryan.
I'm gonna
Right.
I'm gonna pay 2,
Okay.
and I'm gonna play a Rose Lantern.
Ooh,
Could you
that's a
explain
very
that?
So
What's that
Rose
card.
Lantern allows me to tap and pay 2 to move 1 damage counter from chosen character, chosen opposing character.
Sounds good.
It works very well with the Tinkerbell that was just played.
So I'm gonna tap and pay 2 and tap the Rose Lantern, and I'm gonna move Stitch's damage onto Cinderella.
Oh,
Right.
Classy. Stay classy.
Yeah, I was hoping Cinderella would live here. But
Tremendous.
All right.
Love to see it, team.
So then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to ink this Donald Duck.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see, Stitches now because of hidden code, he's a 2/4.
This Mickey Mouse is quite delectable. You may proceed.
I'm looking at that Dolores. over there.
Dolores is quite juicy, questing for 2. I would be a little afraid to quest with her, purely because of that Tinkerbell being able to kind of clean up my side of the board, but you know, you never know.
Hey, the Cove keeps Stitch alive, so
Cove does keep Stitch alive.
you proceed.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold here.
Ooh.
And I'll pass.
Check or hold. He says
I'm
hold.
ready.
Let's see, team.
Ready my board that is completely gone.
Tremendous.
I was kind of hoping on that
I mean,
one.
you
but
still have an Eye of
we have
of
Eye of the
Fates.
Fates. This
So I would
requires
like to,
characters
to
on
make
my
an announcement
board.
that at this point, everyone here has gotten an additional ink. except for Ryan.
That is correct. I would like to ink, very classic card, very face of the brand here. I'd like to ink Mickey Mouse.
What is he?
True friend.
He's a true friend.
True friend,
friend to us all.
honestly. Yeah.
So they're doing a new promo that they're giving away at the Continentals for him.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
part of their Lorcana questing where it has a spot for the character to sign and all that.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's really cool. So you can like take it to Disney and get like a character signature on it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very neat.
I like that.
All right, Mickey Mouse might be a true friend here, but he's going in the inkwell for me. I'd like to play another Rose Lantern.
All right.
That is nice.
You guys are messing up my board. I'd like to start getting around here.
All right. How are we moving this damage around?
We're going to go ahead and exert the Lantern, and I'd like to move a counter from Fix It Felix to Dolores here.
Oh, that was so good for me for a second. All right.
I like it. Alrighty.
That is it for me.
I will untap my 5.
We're gonna work our lanterns in tandem. I can see this happening.
Yes.
Did not hit my Rose
Yeah,
Lantern.
the damage shuffling is very problematic for a card like Tinkerbell because, well, better finish. Better finish it.
I am glad you decided to put a whole lot of damage around on the board.
Same.
Maybe not on my board, though.
It's all right. I like it. It's a little. Oh, did you gain your lore for your Ice Palace?
Oh, I did not.
Don't
Thank you
forget to
so
gain your lore.
much.
Yeah, tremendous.
Get one there.
Don't worry about it. I got you, King.
Very interesting here.
So
All right.
I'm thinking you should run that Tinkerbell into the Ice Palace.
No.
Okay. Tried.
I will ink Mickey Mouse Food Fight Defender.
Ooh.
Very good early
You
in the
have
game.
so much ink.
It's a little late game.
Yeah, 6.
He's in there.
Um,
Some of us got our
well,
6 drop
tap
out.
6.
Let's see.
I'm gonna play Little John, loyal friend. You might have gotten rid of your loyal friend, but I still have mine.
Little John's a big boy.
Ooh. What is Little John's stats there?
He is a 6/6. That quest for 2.
Wow.
6/6.
We're gonna,
Six
we're
strength
gonna,
and
we're gonna have to
six
get these
willpower.
Roselanders working overtime.
Yeah.
Factually.
Okay.
Okay.
Trying to decide if there's anything else I would like to do at this time.
Can I
You know what? Damage is going to get moved around a lot.
Right.
Correct.
That cannot happen if there's no damage on any characters.
Reasonable.
I will trade Dolores into Mickey Mouse,
Reasonable assessment.
and then I will pass it on there.
Sounds good. Well, already, I'll set and I'll draw. All right. Well, I do enjoy the concept of not turning things sideways for me to attack. So I'll coat. I'll be better. I will ink Kahoot. And then I'll first exert 3 ink. And I'll play Elsa, Snow Queen. Tap her to exert chosen opposing character. And while she's drawing. But then, for now, I'll exert 4. And I'll play Gunther, interior design. He loves interior design. When this character is challenged and banished, each opponent chooses one of their characters and returns that character to their hand.
Okay.
So I like that. And for now, while we clear these minute threats off the board, I'll pass turn.
All right. So I'm going to ready my ink here. I'm going to ready my Rose Lantern. I'll draw my card.
I'm out of water.
That's unfortunate.
I'm going to start off. I'm going to ink this Olaf.
No happy snowman here.
And I think what I'm going to do, so nothing sideways.
Would you say that Olaf now is a...
We do have a palace here that is sideways.
There is a palace that is sideways. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Okay.
for Robin Hood.
Wow.
That's a
Alrighty.
big bomb.
Okay.
And then I'll pay 1 to move him, to hide him away in the cove.
That is
Okay.
reasonable.
That is very
Curve
good.
is hidden.
Reasonable.
And there's a lot of big bodies, so I'm gonna stay for the moment.
Okay.
On to you, my friend.
Go ahead.
Tinkerbell has really stalled out this board state.
Go
You
ahead.
know what? I'm okay with that.
Ready, and I'll set, and I'll draw.
Elsa's about to put in a lot of work.
Right, I do have a lot of characters. In fact, I have 0 of them.
That's why they have so many characters out. I was like, I have to get Robin Hood out.
I
Yeah.
have 2.
You know what?
You had double the amount I had.
I think I'm going to work towards something bigger later in the game. So let's go ahead and ink this wardrobe. Now I don't have any characters or really any damage to move, but
But we're also low in lore that we're just waiting.
You're
for that
ahead.
I am
You're
currently
actually winning.
Yeah, I am currently winning. I do notice that I can use Eye of the Fates on any character, so I would like to exert this And I think Stitch is everybody's favorite. So I'd like to give Stitch +1 lore this turn,
Okay.
but only this turn.
Reasonable.
That'll be it for me.
Oh no, he has 1 4 again.
Right. Thwarted once more. I will untap here my
Sounds good.
6 ink. I will draw for turn.
Okay.
Very interesting with the rose lanterns here.
He must have drew his Rose Lantern.
I did not. I drew Vision Slab.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Elsa's Palace.
Damage counters can't be moved.
Right. Damage counters cannot be moved. And at the start of my turn,
Right.
if an opposing character has damage on it,
I'll
gain
take
a
care
lore.
of it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, my man said we have a countdown. Alright.
Right.
I see that.
Thinking about anything else I would like to do.
I see that increasingly more and more of my cards have become useless.
I don't think that Vision Slap's going to make it back around.
Now that damage cannot be moved around, my good friend Hey Hey here is a bit better. I was very afraid to play this little guy, as even though he has a very good repeatable effect, as whenever he is banished in a challenge, I return him to my hand.
Okay.
Not so good when a piece of damage just gets put on him and he goes straight to the discard.
Reasonable.
So you do have this Elsa. It's very interesting. I do believe I would like to just quest with Little John, as I feel like he might become tapped anyways. And, you know, somebody's got to do something. So I will quest with Little John. Leave Fix-It Felix up. If you would like to tap him down, you may. You have this one piece of ink left over. Although it does do nothing, I feel like Fix-It Felix would be very happy in Elsa's Ice Palace. So he will move there. All right. And I will pass
He's
it on
probably
to
like,
you.
where?
He's got a he has a
Right.
drop of additional.
I mean, it helped him draw a card earlier. So.
Did. He's got to fix it up.
He's going to fix it up.
There's no damage on it yet, but
Have you guys
we'll see.
seen the new enchanted they're doing for Continentals for the Elsa's
Oh,
Palace?
no.
It's awesome. I think it's the top 64.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's very cool.
Alright.
Can't wait to see what that looks like.
I'll throw it up on screen for you guys.
Yeah, I think that'll work out. Okay. So
Lots of big Brandon over here.
I'll
Yeah.
A lot of thinking.
I'll exert my Elsa.
He's looking over here. I don't like it.
Right. He's not looking at my board. I don't have any characters.
No, this is low threat. I'm going to use the Elsa to tap down Stitch.
Okay.
Right.
I think everybody likes a Stitch here. Yeah,
No, it's good. I'm in Stitches over
I mean,
it.
he got
But
+1 lore on your turn.
that's true.
we have to make sure. Then what I'm going to do is exert 3 and play Shere Khan.
Ooh, I love that card. One of my favorite
so
cards in the game.
I love it. Whenever one of my character challenges another character, I gain a lore, right? So that's about to be profitable. Makes it so I don't lose as much tempo off the tink. So as we proceed from here, I'm going to... Yeah, I think we're going to do that. I'm going to actually take the extra damage and put 4 damage on that Stitch, taking him out despite being on code. She'll take 2 instead of 1.
Okay.
I will gain a lore from the challenge.
Very good. Do not go. There you go.
I think your Tinkerbell has a special effect now, right?
Yes, then I will use that 2 remaining lore to take out Hey Hey.
Uh-oh. I did see that line
Right.
at the beginning of your turn, and I
Well,
was
you
very
played the Hey
scared.
Hey, and I just sat there like, well, I don't have to move the damage. It's new damage. So I was like,
Right.
okay, that'll work
Right.
out.
Hey Hey is gone.
Yes, most tremendous. Then I'll actually, I'll quest Gunther for 2. So,
Oh, okay. Getting some action.
Getting on the board.
and then I'll exert 3, and yeah, and I'll play Fix-It Felix Jr., the trusty builder, as my bodyguard.
Ooh, different
And
fix-it.
on that, I'll pass turn, Joe.
All right.
1 card down.
Very interestingly, this Fix-It Felix Jr. is right in range for Robin Hood to just really get in there.
He
Yes,
is,
he
but
is.
I might have
like
some
to
other
see that.
plans.
Yes, he
Of
is.
course.
At this point, if you work together, you can take me out.
For sure.
Obviously.
It is worth getting Tinkerbell off the board, I believe, but we'll see what Jeff does on his turn.
So I'm going to start off. I'm going to pay 2. We're going to hide away that Vision Slab.
Aww. Goes right to my inkwell.
Right to your inkwell, yes.
You keep
And
ramping
it is
me.
exerted. And it's fine. We gotta have our Rose Lanterns working.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I was actually pretty interested in that card in Constructed last set, but now we have Sail the Azurite Sea. So,
Celia Azurite is tremendous.
yeah.
Might be the best card out of the new set for constructed play.
Ooh, I don't know about
Very
that.
controversial.
So Sylvia Azurite C, right? With oh my goodness, Oswald. So
Very cool interaction.
Oswald trigger, draw, Oswald trigger. You can stack it, maybe some interaction with other cards, right? Might be
Yeah.
something there.
Jeff, what else do you have planned for us during your turn?
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to play the Underworld.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's a really
Okay.
good one.
So whenever a character quests while there, I can pay 3 to return a character from my discard to my hand. Currently, that is Stitch.
Okay.
Reasonable.
I will then send Robin Hood into the Big Sid Felix Jr.
All right, you will gain 2 lore.
I will gain 2 lore and I will take 2 damage.
Sounds good to me.
I will pay 2. And I'll tap
Right.
to move 1 damage.
Ooh, I would love it if you moved 1 damage to that Tinkerbell.
Yeah, let's put it on the Tinkerbell.
All right, she goes to 3.
And then I'll pass.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and ready.
Can't have fun in this house.
It seems
You
like
have
you're having
quite-
all the fun.
You have quite the
actually.
board over there.
Speaking of fun here, guys, you guys really did mess up my initial plans. I did have it let the Storm Rage on in my beginning here.
There we go.
Ooh.
And then
I would
Tinkerbell's
like to
up,
play
and
that.
you may draw a card.
I will.
And there goes my my game plan.
Let's draw.
Board looks increasingly worse.
Well, yes, it's what happens when you turn to the arch enemy of a table with 3 other people.
Right.
No.
He still has a lot of lore on board, and so do you.
That is correct, yes.
I do think that for the rest of my turn, I would like to actually just ink this Firebird.
Okay.
I have this 1 damage I can move around, but I kind of like it where it is. So I think that'll be it for me.
Reasonable.
I will untap.
Gain a lore from your Elsa's Ice Palace.
Thank you.
There you go.
Gosh, I don't play with locations very often.
I can tell. Okay.
Right.
What are you talking
rough
about? You
return.
play Hidden Cove and Green Seal all the time.
Right.
That is correct. Now you may notice, as you do have a hidden cove on your board, does not gain a lore.
It does not gain a lore. So what does the Underworld do again?
So whenever a character quests while there, I can pay 3 to return a character from my discard to my hand.
Oh, that cannot be allowed to proceed in this
Right.
format.
Yeah.
But currently,
is
there's
very
only Stitch there.
Right.
Right. There
Oh.
will be more characters, such as Robin Hood, there in the future.
Oh, that's actually a problem in Sealed.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We got to do something.
I think we have to do something about that. 6/6, Shere Khan, and this Elsa's Palace.
I
Elsa's
really
Palace.
do think that is a analysis,
Hear me out,
initial
guys.
assessment of threat.
Little
I don't know.
John, he's a loyal friend. He might be a loyal friend to the table. With 6 power, that is enough to take out the Underworld.
That is my understanding.
Honestly, Little John is a big dude,
Yeah.
and that Underworld could swing the game, basically, single-handedly, because he'll draw off the Robin Hood, replay again.
That's
As he
correct.
says after he just controlled the entire
I-
board with Tinkerbell.
do just want to point out, if
Yes.
Robin Hood leaves, he will not have any characters to be questing with this Underworld.
That's correct. Do you currently have a solution for this Robin Hood problem?
I don't have any characters.
Right.
If my Robin Hood leaves,
I don't know. I can't take the Robin Hood.
it's
taking everyone out
it's
with
just, it's just them.
That's true.
That's correct.
I'm-
All right. I will spend my turn.
Okay.
I will take out the Underworld.
That is
Then
my initial
I
assessment.
just need to drop a couple characters on board here.
Just a couple.
Just a
With
couple.
with his 9
Yeah,
each.
a
Genie.
couple?
Just a 2-mana, 2/2
Oh, great
quest for
heavens.
2.
Okay.
He's chill. He's very cool.
What's next?
You see what's
Now,
happening
he does have
here?
another friend
They're getting ran
named
over.
Maleficent, who is also a 2-mana quest for 2.
I might have an answer for all these small characters.
I'm looking at the rest of my hand, and although there's not much for me to do there, Fix It Felix looks a little lonely. And I feel like these 3 guys will join him
That is so
in
silly.
also
That is so
Ice
silly.
Palace,
Okay.
which is currently doing nothing.
Alrighty.
There's a river in Elsa's Ice Palace.
There is. Little John is floating down it. I don't believe Fix It Felix Jr. wants to get in there anywhere, so I will simply pass the turn to you, Gabe.
Alrighty. I will ready, and I will draw. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. What are we cooking with? So I do have 7 ink. So let's see how we're going to do this. Robin Hood's quite problematic. That Little John's a little big.
Hey, Little John, he was a friend.
I like how we have the smallest board states, but I'm problematic.
Right.
Okay,
It's
so
just Robin Hood.
initially I'll exert 4 and I'll play Mulan, Armored Fighter.
Ooh, that is
vanilla
a very
3/6.
good card.
Right.
It is the Robin Hood, but you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lower on board.
I taught you how to count.
Okay, no, that's fine by me. So what I am going to do though,
It's fine. He's got 8 lower on board.
so I'm going to use this Elsa Snow Queen And I'm going to exert Maleficent.
I prefer if you did Genie.
No, she's
Okay.
a villain. We beat villains first. Then Shere Khan will deal 3 damage to her, and I'll gain a lore.
That is very good.
Cool. I do notice
Then
they're starting
I'll
with some
exert
damage
3,
around.
and I'll play Jasmine, and I'll give this genie Reckless.
Ooh.
So he cannot quest during our next turn.
That
to
is
slow
what he
that
likes
down.
to do.
And then I will quest with Gunther and gain 2 more. I have no cards in hand, and I pass turn.
Out of cards.
Okay, so I'm gonna ready.
Very good.
I'll draw a card. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay 2
Right,
Rose Lantern,
right.
Shere Khan.
Okay, reasonable. I mean, this card was not coming around a full lap. we acknowledge it.
All right, so realistically, you guys are pretty close to being done with the game.
Nah.
Not even. I'm
Their boards look scary to me.
Right. Now
Cards
I
in
have
hand, opponent.
I have
3.
2.
2. Jazz hands.
I have
Your
noticed.
cards are on the board.
You've been saving up a lot of ink.
Don't worry about
I'm
that.
gonna eat this
Right.
basil,
My man's about to drop a TikTok croc, and we're about to get.
Maleficent Dragon is about to be very
and
good.
I'm gonna play McDuck Manor.
Okay.
That's a good one.
New
Jeff
problem
made
card.
that. I hate that Jeff's locations are actually so
How
problematic.
did you make a location deck better than me?
Very frustrating. Yes, so many How many locations are in your graveyard right now, Jeff?
1.
It's
Okay.
a discard pile.
Fair enough.
They're all in his inkwell currently.
Actually.
There
Very
are 2 in
true.
my inkwell. So what I'm gonna do?
You take a Gunther rub and it goes back to your hand. Everybody sends a character back to their hand,
I
actually.
don't have any. so-
Elsa's alright. She'll die.
If you take out the Gunther, I feel like Josh might get a card draw here with the Fix It Felix.
Right.
That would never happen. Not in a million years. He just wants to fix it.
He does want to fix it.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually take out the Elsa,
That's a very
Like
good
that.
problematic
Damage.
I
card.
like that.
and I'll take 2 damage, and I'll gain 2 lore.
I do feel like it's everyone against me and then just me against Josh. But that's fair. That's fair.
Well, what's been happening is you guys have kind of like both been swinging this way and not at each other. That's kind of what's
Right.
been happening.
He says that was
I don't
6-6.
believe that's correct. You did swing on me several
During
times.
his
Alright.
last
Anyway,
turn.
this is reckless, by the way.
This is reckless, that's correct.
So spicy.
Genie will be getting in there.
And I'll pass because I can't do anything else.
Around it.
Okay.
He can still
I'm
sing a
gonna
song.
start my turn.
Might have a song in his heart.
You have another one of them? That's cool.
Ooh,
Figure
okay.
it out.
I'm also currently handless.
Actually, I think the problem is you have 2 hands. They're both free.
Fair enough, actually.
I have 0 cards in my hand. But you are also currently the leader, the lore leader.
I think that's a very poor table assessment at 5-5-3-7 with 2 Hellbent characters, a McDuck Manor, and me having no value on the board because it's vanilla and ETB.
You have 4 lore on board. I think the real threat at the moment is Josh because he has 6 lore on board.
Now, opponent, you do recognize that 7 is a bigger number than 5.
I can't count, sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Got tough decisions here.
What do you have going on?
Because we have to deal with the Little John at some point.
Yeah, Little John is a very good card.
Little John's a big boy.
He's also chilling in Elsa's Ice Palace. Found a little river in there.
I think I'd like to develop a character with Dr. Delbert Doppler. I hope he does something with the weather.
What does that do? What is that? Is it just vanilla 1-4?
This is a 4/4
4/4,
with
okay.
1 lore.
Okay.
4 mana 1/4 vanilla would be insane.
He has been saving ink for 4 turns
Don't
to
worry
play
about it.
vanilla 4-4.
Don't worry about what I have. I might just not have it.
You might have just drawn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this guy does have 2 damage on him. I don't. Ooh,
If you move 1 to the Little John, it makes him more approachable to kill.
that is true.
I would say Little John is very approachable as a character.
Approachable to
So
banish.
you realize if he kills Gunther, Little John just goes back to his.
Banish.
If they banish Gunther, Little John goes back.
He chooses which
I
character
get
goes
to
back.
choose.
Right, either draw or heal Big Ben.
He's going to choose draw.
I think I'm going to leave things the way they are right
I
now.
don't know.
I don't know about that mistake.
Anti-stinker.
I want to end my turn.
Alright.
Draw is more valuable.
This is genuinely scaring me. Thank you. I did remember, but I do really appreciate that.
Got you.
I'll draw for turn.
Draw is more valuable in this format.
Huh. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. I know I've said that 3 times now. That's because it is true. What does this Jasmine do?
When I play this character, choose 1. Exert.
So the effect is already over.
She's done. She
Okay.
is officially a vanilla.
Genie has
Suzerain.
reckless.
He does.
So Genie has to challenge.
Or no, he cannot quest and must challenge. If able, he can sing songs.
Now, I do believe he can still run into a location.
Yes.
Yes, that counts.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Genie is gonna go in at McDuck Manor.
Okay.
Oh, please clean the McDuck.
Right. If I clean the McDuck, you might clean me.
I don't think that adds up, opponent.
Right. I don't believe so either.
Y'all are so afraid of this McDuck Manor, but there's so much other stuff. I have nothing else.
I mean, it's either that or Genie gets sacrificed. I feel like
Right.
it's better for him to just go at McDuck.
What the real question right now is what he's going to do with the Little John, in my opinion.
Right.
And don't forget about my Dr. Dober Doppler over here.
How's the weather?
Let's see.
Not good.
If we combine our rose lanterns, we can 2 damage a turn.
Does the flavor text contain the weather?
You know, actually, funnily enough, after reading this card a little closer, I see that he's actually an astronomer,
Yeah, he's from Treasure.
not a meteorologist.
Space weather.
He's
We're,
from-
we're talking coronal mass ejections.
He's from
Right.
Treasure Planet.
Okay, yeah, he's reading
Oh.
a star chart from what it looks like.
Oh, so it might actually be like
Now,
surfing
Jeff.
solar winds.
I understand you have not had much additional ink this game.
I have not.
Like,
I would like to play Cusco, Selfish Emperor.
Okay.
Now, he may be selfish, but he's about to give you a gift.
Okay.
Whenever he throws Hidden Cove into your inkwell tapped and exerted.
Okay.
I like it.
That's what tap means.
I like that.
But yeah, whenever I play this character, you may put chosen item or location into its player's inkwell face down and exerted.
But I'm the problem at the table.
Oh, no, it's 100% Josh. He has 3 2-questers of location and a draw.
I've been saying it for turns.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I was tracking. I
think Josh is giving us gifts right now.
Right, I've been attacking Josh for the past 3 turns. I stopped his 2/2 questers, made it reckless. I'm doing things. It's kind of hard to do when you're killing my Tinkerbells and my Shirkons and my Elsas.
I didn't kill your Tinkerbell.
Banish. My apologies.
I didn't banish it either.
Now, Little John, he does have a song in his heart.
I only took out your bodyguard.
He may seem very calm here, but he does have the strength of a raging fire within him.
Who
I
do you
love
do
that
4
song.
damage to, opponent?
That will be pointed at Robin Hood.
Wow.
Wow.
Jeff, they're really coming for you this
I
time.
know, and I haven't even done anything.
You have not.
I literally have 5 lore.
It's more of a vibe.
I think that was a tremendous
Right.
move, opponent.
Thank you, opponent. I'd like to quest with Fix It Felix Jr. He's had some time off. He's ready to get in there.
Already?
Now, before I do pass, I would like to move Cusco into the party.
I am so tired of this. All right.
Together.
Elsa's Ice Palace. You've
what I was
never
trying
seen
to
more
say,
people
my friend.
there.
Alright.
I will
No.
pass.
I will
Let's not
ready,
use this lantern on my side of
and
the board.
I will drop
And
for
then
turn.
let's use yours.
Oh,
to
that's
any
actually
damage
over
works
there.
that way.
Very nice. Okay.
Because see, like Little John's still 6/6.
It's like actually not correct to sing Strength of Raging Fire, like for sure, but it is very funny.
It's one of my favorite Disney songs.
Strength of Raging Fire?
Yep.
Might be one of the only ones you know.
That might be correct.
I actually like that. Okay, so we'll do that. I'll exert 3, and I will play Peter Pan, Fearless Fighter, Rush 3/2.
This turn's going to be very telling.
So,
Yes.
what I'm going to do right now is use Jasmine to eliminate Genie.
Okay, that's a good one.
Then I will
That's a good
use
one.
Peter Pan to eliminate Fix It Felix Jr.
Okay,
Then
putting damage on the board.
I'll.
Because see, here's the problem. If the Little John doesn't go now, he's going to start hitting resist with that Cusco. And Cusco can't give himself resist, but the other characters.
Can you?
That is true. However,
So
it is
that
a
will-
losing position to send in both of your remaining characters into Little John.
Correct.
Except for that, then Gunther will trigger and everyone has to return a
No,
character.
it's
to their hand.
only when it is challenged.
So the question is, do you get rid of it now? Or do you just let him resist and quest out for the game? Because he has enough, will have enough ink next turn to give everything
No,
resist
I
+2
will
every
say,
turn.
You know what I'm going to do?
Put him sideways.
Right. Always a good plan in
And I'm gonna pass
Lorcana.
turn.
You're halfway there.
I'm a simple man.
I'll gain 2 lore. I will play a Markowski.
Ooh,
He's just evasive.
Awesome.
A lot of
3/2.
space marines in this set.
Did you-
Quest for
yeah,
2.
You gained your 2. Yep.
And then I'll pay 2.
Right. So the Rose Lanterns do get around resist. So that's why I didn't swing in, because like resist is good,
Right.
but if there's 2 Rose
But
Lanterns on board,
it will take us multiple turns to kill Little John 1 damage at a time. I'm sorry,
Banish Little
banish.
John.
Banish Little
banish
John.
Little John.
We should-
We're good.
We should take out the Peter Pan, I think.
Are we serious right now, man?
You have a lot of characters on the board. He's going to activate his Rose Lantern, and we have to move something.
Move it from where to where?
I think both are good options.
Right. Okay.
See, the problem is this, right? Like, so Josh is the problem.
Right.
Correct.
But Gabe.
But
Gabe
you,
has the most lore and the most characters.
but you
on the
didn't
board.
take care.
That is correct.
But you
I'm
didn't
glad
take
that you
care
also
of the.
noticed
But
that.
you didn't take care of the big problem with Josh.
I was.
I
not-
mean, so if
I
he
can't
takes care of
blow
me-
out my board state
Right.
to handle an like. I'm here to get to lore as fast, 20 lore as fast
So
as possible.
he actually wants me to be the target, right? The longer I'm the target, he can quest out in 2 turns and win the game. So the longer I'm the target, the better off he is.
See, I'm not playing Monopoly. I'm playing Lorcana. So
Right.
I try to pilot as optimally.
I thought
as
we
I
were here
can.
for chess.
What I've really been confused about is that they're both talking about they want to be winning, but what they've been doing is hitting over here,
Right. I've been trying not to
and they
lose.
should have been knocking each other. They should have been knocking each other down for the most
This is my
advantage.
second turn of punching Josh.
That's correct.
So I mean, let's put in that.
We would like to move this Rose Lantern ability.
We'll take one off the Jasmine. We'll put in Little John.
Oh, whoa,
Hey.
whoa! Out of left field.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right.
The
Surprising
Little
one
John's
for
been
sure.
needing to go for a while.
You know what? Peter Pan may be banished anyway before it comes back to your turn.
That's correct.
And I'll pass.
All right,
But I
let's
think
go ahead and
It's going in a direction.
ready.
You do have this astronomer on board.
I do. I did learn that he is not a meteorologist.
It's a space Doppler, man.
That's
Space
correct.
lasers. Anyway,
Space lasers.
space lasers.
Laser cats?
Laser cats.
Sharks with laser
Now,
beams?
now that we have the Fix It Felix Jr. off the board, I do feel pretty confident
We're doing it?
in going ahead and using Dr. Delbert Doppler. And I'd like to challenge your Gunther.
Okay. Whenever this character is challenged and banished, each opponent chooses one of their characters and returns that card to their hand.
Very cool.
I'll return my one
I would
character.
like to return my Dr. Delbert Doppler so he doesn't take that damage.
Say
Return
that
Little
3
John.
times real fast.
Ooh, you got me there.
All right.
All
Oh,
right.
your Jasmine only has 1 damage. I moved
Oh, tremendous.
It's a good note. Good note.
All right. Josh has been pacified.
Now,
Right.
I would like to just go ahead and play the Dr. Delbert. Yeah. We're doing a lot of good things here. I actually also have a second card I drew for the turn, and that's Peter Pan.
Oh, evasive 3/2. Okay.
He is evasive.
Very interesting.
Where's the shmoney, Lebowski? Okay.
That is not it for me. I'd like to activate Eye of the Fates on your Cusco.
Now, correct me if I am wrong here. This will not persist into my turn.
That's correct.
All right, cool.
Wait, so it's only during this turn? your
This
turn.
turn currently.
This
Yes.
might be the largest game of Lorcana in which the most useless actions have been taken.
Yes.
That is reasonable.
I am taking game actions. I don't have a lot of them, but I will take them as I can. It'll be your turn.
Please gain your lore.
Of course, thank you.
This Ice Palace has been on the board for too many turns, I
He
would
has
say.
gained
It
like, what,
has.
4 or 5
It
lore
has.
off of an
Yes.
ice.
You know what's very funny about Ice Palace?
That's why I've been sitting over here like, man, everybody's got characters that could kill it.
No, is Cusco
Nope.
in the
I'm
Ice
sorry,
Palace?
banish it, banish it.
Is Cusco in the Ice
banish
Palace
it,
currently?
banish it.
He is. He
Okay.
is. You do have to go through the Ice Palace first.
That might be the wrong palace.
Correct. Let's see what
That's
we
so
can do
interesting.
here.
That's like, I'm surprised that card doesn't see more play. Like, it's because it's unequal, probably.
Right, it is because it's
Right,
unequal.
but, like-
I did try to make it work in purple-red for a minute. It was a very interesting.
Also, a lot of people tend to not like veer off of like they look at tournament results and stuff like that, and a lot of people don't do much experimenting and stuff like that. But I think that's when you get the most interesting decks and have the most
Well,
fun.
I like it. So I used to play Magic, and imagine instead of like playing like pacifism or anything, you just drop an Elsa's Ice Palace and just put it on top of their character. Like, that doesn't ready. And I gain a lore off it. Good luck.
It is pretty good. It does only have 4 health. Little,
You know what
little
else I will say?
fragile.
You put it on that high room that they have on the board.
If this location tapped down the creature,
Oh, insane.
insane.
Too much value.
Very good. Unfortunately, as is, doesn't do as much. Now,
Top down the character.
character. Thank you, Jeff. I don't really like what this. Peter Pan-
Actually, it's a character.
right. I don't really like what this Peter Pan is talking about.
Fair enough.
I would like to play Steel Chromicon. It does tap to deal 1 damage to chosen character.
That would
Don't
be
like
the first
that.
time I've seen that card.
Very funny with these Rose Lanterns.
Yes, you're going to be putting some damage around.
I will shoot Peter
Peter
Pan,
Reasonable.
and that will banish him.
How do you think the Steel Chromicon is dealing that damage?
It says deal 1 damage to chosen character.
Right. In the story.
Oh, in the story. Right. I like to believe that Peter Pan, upon boarding
Is it just
the
too
Jolly
bright?
Roger,
He picked it
does
up. He
try to
picked it
lead
up and it like
zaps
electrocuted him.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. I'm thinking it's like a little too bright. Maybe the sun's reflecting off of it.
He like falls out of the air.
There you go.
Right.
So I'm gonna get a little lore here, right? So based on all the ink colors, each of the ink colors has like specific properties, and all the Chromicons have their own individual little tick. They don't perform a function. They're not an item. They're not a like they are items, but they're not like a magical like technological thing. It's like the ink that they emit or like their aura does it. Like one gives them power,
So-
like the ruby, or like it's.
So you would say that Steel Chromicon has mad aura.
Right. It has the essence of the color, so to speak. I think that's good. I like the sauce that they have. At the
But
top.
how many points does it have?
Now Cusco, he is a selfish emperor. He does not want to gain me any lore this turn. I will pass.
Unfortunate. I will ready my cards and draw. What is it? Sweet. I'll exert my lantern
Got it.
and play Flame Rider.
Wow. All right.
Very good.
And I'm tired, Grandpa.
Again, looking over here.
Right. That's a fair assessment now.
It's very interesting.
We cleared a lot of
I'll
Josh's
I'll go to
board.
12. Pass turn.
Okay.
That does seem like the correct play.
All right, I will.
Not a play
I
I'm
will
super
get my
happy
location lore.
about, but I do think
I'll
you're
draw.
right.
So what I'm gonna do
We're off to the
here,
races, boys.
I'm gonna replay my
You're not doing very well in this
Markowski.
race.
I am behind.
I'm gonna replay my Markowski.
Ooh, that's pretty
Evasive.
good.
Awesome.
No, there is another evasive character on board, correct?
I do have a Peter Pan that's evasive.
Very cool. Very
But
cool.
Peter Pan, oh my goodness, are they the same stats but just like less lore?
Yes.
You don't worry about that part. Not every card is made the same.
They're both printed at common as well. Not even a rare.
enough.
Mine is foil though. So
That is fair.
I will say it is more in red, I believe, to quest for additional lore than green.
Jeff, I'm gonna level with you. There's not enough damage on the board to justify the 2 if you're gonna play something else. Unless you want to like.
yeah, we gotta move the damage around.
Listen, I'm working on something here.
He's
I'm
got
gonna
machinations.
I'm gonna move that damage
Ooh.
to Cusco.
Oh.
Seems fine.
Oh.
Then
for the resist shenanigans.
Then I'm going to baboom Cusco for 2.
All right, Cusco
Interesting.
has 3 damage marked on him.
Oh. I'm down.
I will pass to you.
All right, let's go ahead and.
I don't think he's gonna turn it sideways though.
Well, see, here's the thing. We just have to get more damage counters on board.
Oh
Now,
yeah,
I
because he
will
gets
say-
resist +1 until the start of your
I
next
I think it's
turn.
other characters.
It's other characters.
It
It's
is
not
other
him.
characters.
okay.
I would like to say, I do believe that was a problem for majority of this game. I'm very scared of the 12. The 12, every character he plays from here on out will just be able to free quest.
Right. So I'm not going to tell Ryan how to play his turn,
Obviously.
but I think that there's a way that Ryan could slow down the 12, but also affect your Cusco.
I
Yeah,
am very
that'd be-
worried
that'd be
about
great.
Gabe here.
It's very simple. You sling into the Mulan, you transfer the damage to the Cusco to ping him for 1. Next turn they come in and they start punching down, right? Creates damage, moves damage, moves damage. It's a factory for punching Gabe.
You know what would be very funny? And would maybe frustrate the rest of the table? What if you moved the damage off of Cusco?
I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about that
alright.
specific line here.
We're playing at the punch Gabe down table. Even though Jeff is getting 2 passive and then 2 next turn, so he will immediately go to 13 at the beginning of the next turn with an evasive and a
You
location
might
that
go
has
to
7 toughness.
15.
Now, once again, a
I
little
like
bit
how
of
like
fear.
I've been the biggest threat with the smallest board the
But
entire
none of
time.
you have any responses to his McDuck
You have more lore than I.
So at the end of the day, right, if you short sight 2 turns, obvious target, 2 turns after that, short.
Like
Make your own assessment. Do your own research.
there's enough.
Sorry,
We
kids.
are. We are.
There's enough strength on this board that I'm surprised the McDuck Manor has lasted as long as he has.
I would like to use
am I.
Peter Pan, and I would like to sing a little song in my Gyart.
Nice.
And I would like to play Let the Storm Rage On. I actually had
Right.
both of them in my opening hand, and I was
With the
very
Cindy?
excited with
Oh
the
my
Cinderella.
goodness.
And
Oh.
you guys took my
That's
Cinderella out and
signature,
ruined all
right.
my fun.
So who are you
So
picking?
where are you going after?
I do notice there's a character here with 2 health on the board.
I don't know what you mean.
He might be a little selfish. I would like to take him out.
He is banished.
We will banish him after putting 2 damage, and I will draw a card. Ooh, that is an interesting one. Okay. Now, with Mr. Delbert Doppler here, I would like to
Sing another song.
I don't have any more songs, unfortunately. I did pull a few, but yes, I would like to challenge Jasmine.
My princess.
That's 2 damage, correct?
2 damage
Awesome.
is correct. I love the artwork on Jasmine's, to be honest with you.
I did
is
too. I was
awesome.
admiring it.
Now, you might be wondering why I decided to ink all this ink for
Well, it's
several
either
turns.
Scar or the crocodile.
I do have a Scar.
Right,
I got
we
you.
do
And
have
I
a
have had
scar.
the Scar for a while.
I got you.
And I've just been looking for a good time to play it.
There you go.
I would like to go ahead and challenge your Mulan.
3 damage on Scar.
3 damage on Scar. That'll activate Scar's ability, readying him and not allowing him to quest for the rest of this turn.
That's tremendous. If only there was something else you could take out with it that is within the range that would slow down the game significantly.
That's correct. I would like to
That'd be
keep my
good.
Scar around, though. So I think I'm good for my turn.
What's going to swing at it?
All right.
There's an evasive character here. You have a Flynn Rider. He might put a damage on it.
I'd like to untap.
Reasonable.
I'd like to gain myself a lore from
Hey, he got it. He remembered. He got that
Right.
voice. Okay.
Ooh, very interesting. That does mean it's
I need
bad.
my whale.
Those rose lanterns have been so problematic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
See, I didn't realize that in 4-player, this got political quick. This
Now,
guy-
Little John is here.
Yep, there
Oh,
he goes.
Little John's back.
Another Little
And he's
John.
putting...
He's
Oh, no,
chilling
it's
at
the same
Elsa's
one.
ice palace.
Is that the same one?
It's the same one.
'cause
It
it
got
got
bounced back to
Yeah.
Gunther.
Like Gunther.
Yes.
That's
Man,
right.
this situation not looking great for the home team. The home team being me. This Scar is 1 damage off.
Yep, and then there's a rose.
It's 2 damage, right? I am
Right.
looking at the Steel Chronicon
Yeah.
in conjunction with the Rose Lantern on Jeff's side of the board. Now, Jeff has been my op, if you will, since day 1, but
Right.
I will put a damage on the Scar, just in case he decides to be a pal.
Okay. Jeff might be a pal for me and take the damage off of him.
Well, we'll
Sounds
see.
good.
I have had a vendetta
Alrighty,
against that
and I'll
Little
draw.
John the entire game.
That's correct.
That is just not useful in this game state. I will exert 2, and I will play Della Duck Unstoppable Mom.
Wow.
She's reckless for
Love
kids.
DuckTales. Love DuckTales.
Reckless.
Love
kids.
the DuckTales reboot from
yeah.
Disney
Well,
XD.
on that
very
same
good.
note, I will quest the 13.
Ooh, okay.
We are getting closer to that
Go
number
ahead.
20.
All right, I will ready. I will
I'm still at
gain
3.
my location lore.
One of these top decks is going to be good. I'm telling you.
It's got to hit
Eventually.
eventually.
That's
Now, what
interesting.
you really have to do is calculate how many cards are left in your deck.
I haven't drawn that much.
I notice it seems like both of you, nobody else at the table seems to have cards in their hands.
Right. I do have 2.
2. Ooh.
22 cards left.
I'm gonna play Mulan, soldier in
4-3.
training.
It's got
She does
Rush.
have rush.
4-3 rush.
See, I knew that the Mulan was coming down, and I made sure that I kept my
Scar
ready.
upright.
Yes.
That does make sense.
I mean, some math here adds up for the Mulan, but like again, Flynn Rider is just delectable, right?
I'm thinking about a few things.
Ooh, this
The
palace.
palace
has
could
been
finally
sitting there.
go.
Or-
the palace has done more for me than I ever thought it would.
Take
so.
out Flynn, move the damage from Mulan to Scar.
That's a very good line as well.
That's what I would do if my MO
I do
was
have
to
3 lore.
take out Ryan.
I think what I'm gonna do. I think I am gonna hit the Flynn
Okay.
Rider.
Too easy. Put 1 damage on.
So I'll put 1 damage. I think I'm gonna pay the 2 for the Rose Lantern,
Too easy.
and I'm actually gonna move the damage to Little
Little
John.
John. I figured.
Yeah.
I did figure that would be the case.
What?
He is a 6/6. There's
gonna
not a
take-
lot
it's
of
gonna-
power on the
It's
board.
going to take a lot to get
There's
there.
a 6/5 on the board.
I only have 3 lore. I got a little bit before I
I
started
mean,
to
it's a
become...
4-4-3. Okay, sure.
I will quest
That's a
for
good
2.
line.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yep.
13,
Told you it
13,
was gonna
huh?
add up quick.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that Scar's about to put in a little work.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I mean, Scar can't do that much, right?
He could take out locations.
It could, for sure.
Good, yeah.
He could then Rose Lantern or damage away onto Little John.
Right. Little John is he's wanted for sure.
I am gonna. I know at some point I have to take this damage off of Scar to make sure he doesn't get banished to the Chromicon there. So
Right.
let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
We're gonna take him down to 3.
Who would you like to move that to?
That is a good question. I'm gonna move it to Little John.
Alrighty.
It's just a big body.
It's a very
It
big
is,
body.
it
yeah.
is.
It is very easy to deal with now.
We're in sniping range.
Now,
I might even hit him with the Steel Chronicon.
However, I will say Jeff currently has
13 more.
with 5 on board.
It's a very scary number. Yes.
Right.
Peter Pan can challenge into the Space Marine there. I don't know if that's a line that Ryan is
Space
interested
Marine.
in.
He is literally a Space Marine.
It says Space Trooper.
Space Trooper.
Right, because
Markowski.
right, we don't mess with Big GW, all right?
now, Jeff, you've been a pal for me. I will notice you are getting higher up in the lore
You
counts.
gotta do what you gotta do, my friend.
Okay. Now I will take you for your word for that because I am going to come at you. We're going to go Peter Pan challenge into your Space Marine there.
Right, we could not.
No. It is a Marine in space in
Gotcha.
the
What
Wreck-It
I
Ralph
ask in
universe.
exchange,
Okay,
this guy into the palace.
that's fine.
All right, there is a
We'll
palace.
challenge the palace.
Right.
As opposed to into the McDuck.
You can put Scar into the McDuck Manor now, if he wants.
That's not.
I could.
Actually, we could do that, and then I could handle his Mulan because I have Reckless anyway.
That's true.
Like, I'm swinging at something. I don't have a choice, right?
Right.
So-
Yeah. I would like to. You know what? I am okay with that. I think. Let's go ahead and go Scar into the McDuck
So
Manor.
we'll put 8 on McDuck Manor.
Yes.
Sweet. Alriady. There's
Now
one
I
job
would
to
like
do.
to play Special Location in Jolly Roger.
Ooh, very good card.
Hysterical.
May not be super helpful here,
Very good media
but
stretch.
let's go ahead and back it up by little Chief Tua action. That I think is it for me. Very proactive turn.
He's
here.
got
How
that
much
Tua.
lore do you have on board?
3. Oh, if I were to quest everything,
5.
it would be 5.
Okay.
6.
I want to make sure you're not like at 11 on board.
No, I'm a little hawkish on Ryan's board.
He's gonna.
There's a lot of things going on. 3 of these might not do a lot.
No, honestly, the board actually seems a little stable, and since card advantage is king, I am about to say that Josh is about to blow this game out of the water.
Now, it's very interesting you say that. I did top deck a very good card in this board state.
What you got?
For 5 mana,
5 mana?
I'd like to play Jasmine, Queen of Agrabah.
Okay.
When I play this character, whenever she quests, you may remove 2 damage from each of your characters. Now, Little John has been he's been dinked around a little bit. Jasmine will come down and heal the 2 damage.
I knew
off.
this Little John was gonna be a problem from Jump Street.
Okay.
I'm tired.
There is nothing left to do for Little John other than try to catch up to you guys. Now, I do still have this Steel Chronicon activation. I am trying to figure out where to put that. Unfortunately, cannot hit McDuck Manor.
That is actually very good.
How much damage is on the Doctor, and how much is his
4.
toughness?
He has 2 damage and he's 4.
Oh, is he a doctor?
He's 4.
He is Doctor, yes.
Oh, all right.
Doctor of the Star Chart.
Well,
You could damage the Jasmine.
right.
I wonder how that star thesis has to be. Like, yeah, tell me about the space.
I will choose to put 1 damage. We'll put it onto the Doctor. You know, Scar's fine.
You know what? The Rose Lantern
Okay.
is kind of like the anti-Steel Chronicon.
I'll ready and I'll draw.
It is.
Very good.
That is a card of all time that has been played.
Has been played like in this game.
So Josh will go to 15 next turn.
Correct.
Correct.
So we'll
So,
go to 16.
but I am a simple man. Jeff, you're going to 16.
Jeff's going to 16.
Do you have this manner that you did talk about earlier?
Cards in hand?
0. This Manor's not making it around.
I mean, it's up to Della Duck whether where she goes.
So I could take out the manor, or I could put the Jasmine in Wee Woo range by making her Ghost Vibes. I'm having trouble.
Are you not able to do both?
No.
I can move a damage counter next turn.
Who am I kidding? Give me the mansion.
Taking the keys to
Very
the mansion.
flavorful for Della Duck to be the one taking out McDuck Manor.
I'll keep
It
the,
is.
I'll keep this bad boy in my hand. Because it's actually useless in this board state. And I will pass turn.
Okay.
All right. I'm a lot more comfortable with this board state.
I'm going to pay 3
I am pretty far behind.
for Sign the Scroll.
Oh, that's a very good card
Each
here.
opponent may choose and discard a card. For each opponent who doesn't, I gain 2 lore. You have no cards?
I have 1 card. actually.
Oh, so are you guys going to discard cards?
I would like to discard.
I think we do all
This
have
Pinocchio is in the graveyard right now.
I thought you had no hand cards.
No, I kept one in hand because I have met cards
So
like
you
that before.
discarded?
Yes.
to. We'll be
You
getting
discard.
rid of Pluto.
We all discarded.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, you don't need that.
Yeah, Jeff. What can I say? I have a sixth sense. I also did see what you pulled.
I didn't pull it till after you passed turn.
No. What you pulled in your
Oh,
dice.
gotcha. So,
If you put a damage on this Little John, I will take this Little John out. Maybe if you take it off the scar.
sure, I'll take the damage off scar, put a little John.
We love 2 Rose Lanterns working for me.
We do a little politician.
I will quest for 1, and I'll pass.
Reasonable.
All right.
Man, I wish I had a character that quested for lore.
That was me earlier, but now look at me.
Now, if you did
Starting
have
from the
Shere
bottom
Khan
here.
on board still,
Now, to be fair,
wouldn't be the worst situation.
I think that you guys had the most characters this game altogether.
No, yeah. So my early
Very
game was
likely.
tremendous. I just got controlled, and since I committed so much to that early mid range, I gave up my.
Do you know how many characters I've had this game? 4.
I was going to guess 4.
Counting what's on the board.
I've had 9.
I would like to use Rose Lantern, and I would like to take a damage off of Scar, and I would put that on Little John.
That's fine.
Okay. Is the doctor gonna earn
The doctor
his degree?
will very likely be earning his degree, as you put it.
You know what? That
Could be 2 as well.
does sound
Could be
good to
either
me.
one of them.
I would like to use the Doctor to earn his degree, taking out the Little John, finally getting
Tremendous.
He's finally
friend
gone
off the board.
for now. Revive is a very good card.
Excuse me.
No, I can't actually get him.
Huh? Oh wait.
I can't get him.
All right.
There's a couple of cards here I'm not super excited about.
Are you gonna kill Della Duck? Are you serious right now?
I was thinking about
You are a
it.
bad person. You are a bad person.
Now, Scar here could take out Duck and Mulan, is my understanding. That is a lot of commitment on your part, but it is an interesting line.
It is. I would like to keep my Scar around as
Are you gonna give me the Tua?
You know what though? It doesn't sound that bad.
You gonna give me the Tua?
I think I'm going to. We're going to take a more interesting line. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to ink
Inking
again.
this late in the game.
This late in the game, and I'm going to ink a 2 quest. And Eli LaBouffe. And we're going to go ahead and play a Yow.
Oh, great
Oh,
heavens.
yeah, it was
And
very good.
I'm going to put him on Jolly Roger here and
Right.
give him Rush. We're going to use that to take out Mulan.
Ooh.
I miscalculated opponent.
And now I would like to use Chief Tui to take out Deladuck.
Very good, very good.
Now I will go ahead and use my Eye of the Fates to give...
I did forget about
the
that.
We did
sleeper card.
Yep, we're going to give Scar a lore here in quest for 3.
You have doubled your lore this turn.
Correct. Now that is the first lore I've gained since turn 4. That'll be it for me.
You know, top deck Hiram would just go absolutely ballistic right now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Untap all my characters here, and I will.
As usual, actually, top deck Hiram usually goes ballistic, to be honest with you. But
So Steel Chromacon can actually remove something from board this turn.
Could. I don't like that idea.
let's see. So I have 21 cards left in my deck.
Either of them,
One
which is
Hiram
interesting.
inside. Okay. Slightly under 5% chance of pulling out from under. Okay.
There's a revive in here I'm hoping to pull.
There was a revive in these woods.
Revive into Robin Hood would be a very good line.
There's magic in them.
I would like to play a rabbit. It is a 4/6 2-quester.
Wow.
Jasmine will just
Big character.
do
Josh,
her
how many
thing.
2-questers did you pull?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I'll go to 13 here.
All right.
Catching up to the rest of the board a little bit. Steel Chromacon will go after somebody. Who do you guys
You mean
think
the
between
Yao?
Yao
That's
and
5.
Chief 2?
I don't think you have to choose.
I
a
think
character.
Chief 2 is kind of mandatory, to be honest.
I do too. It's a 2-quester.
Question more.
Yeah. I will say though, Tui cannot take out Jasmine. Yao can. No, he cannot actually.
No.
This is 2-4. Never mind. Steel Chromacon will go after
Challenger
Tui.
2, but yeah, they're not.
And Challenger 2, it's 4 total.
Sure.
Miscalculation on my part. Let me check my card one last time. Right, that is that card. I will pass it on to you.
I'll draw. That is
No
actually
castle, but
unfortunate.
fine.
I will exert 3 and play the card in my deck that I put in just because I think it's the snazziest. Gadget, Hack Wrench.
Ooh, big fan of Gadget.
Yeah.
Yes, no items.
Love Rescue Rangers.
Pass turn.
You do have an item.
Right, but it's when I play an item.
Whenever Glimpse
I
plays.
see.
I have in this deck, believe it or not, 7 items, of which I have
Still
seen,
in the deck?
of which I've seen precisely.
I will play a Merlin.
Ooh.
Back from
Ooh,
Bermuda.
a 2-quester.
Your
Interesting.
character's name Arthur. Gain resist. I only had 1 Arthur. He's in the Inkwell.
Okay.
So he's a 2/5.
He is.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Actually, you know what? Josh is kind of a problem right now.
It won't come to you.
I mean,
So
yeah.
how about we make a deal?
Sure. It'll go over there.
I'll remove your 1 damage from Scar
Okay.
and put it on Jasmine if you take out Jasmine with the owl.
That is my plan.
Interesting.
Now I remember why I stopped playing 4-player formats in every third game.
Give me that.
Sure.
Thank you, opponent.
Hey, at least we're having interaction
Soon
with
will
each
be
other.
my
And
friend
I'll
once more,
pass.
though.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So who says there's no
My turn?
interaction in Lorcana?
Right.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and start.
Except the interactions, mainly handshakes.
No, Scar did at one point, he was 1 damage off from being banished. He is now fully healed.
Yes.
Ooh, that is
Game
a
memory is
card.
short. Game memory is short.
It's not short. He's just
Ryan is
behind.
very interesting here. He is kind of the controller of the game.
Ryan
A
has
little
all
bit.
the answers right now.
A little bit.
Like, actually.
We did make a deal. I would like to put out into Jasmine here.
I can't believe the rabbit can take out the Scar. That is so
It's very funny.
hysterical.
I have thought about this process, and it is one that worries me. Scar might be all I have at this point, guys.
I don't think you can go sideways.
The rabbit might also be all you have at this point.
Correct.
So
Actually,
It's an interesting situation, to say
it
the
is.
least.
It is.
and then Jeff has a 1/4. The thing is, Jeff has a 1/4. So if you two blow each other up, I don't have anything. So he just wins. So that's the thing. The board state doesn't allow us to do that.
It's still several turns.
Right. There is a game to be played.
He has a card in hand.
I do think I'm not going to make any sort of major decisions right now. I think I can make those later. However, I do think Scar should be on the pirate ship.
Right. He belongs there.
Now
does.
Scar has double rush.
Right.
Correct.
It's very similar to Life of Pi.
So does he go like higher in the sack now?
Yes, he
Because
actually
he's-
goes to the top of the pirate ship.
Okay.
He's fast AF.
The single
True.
rush characters can't touch him.
Right. And that'll be it for me.
Alright.
I will untap this this here ink
There's magic in them there.
and this Chromicon. I will draw for turn.
All right.
Very interesting. Very
Come
very
on,
interesting.
You're like a grandma at bingo.
I don't even remember what's on here. I'll take Maui Whale.
Maui Whale would be good.
Oh my goodness, you have the ink for Maui Whale right now. My man said we have Scar at home.
I wish I had something to make him
Can you
invasive.
quest Maui Whale over and over?
No, it can't be quested. Now, if we just slide this Jolly Roger over and put the whale somehow on the pirate ship,
It can be a rush whale.
we can really figure out
How did you put a
Scar.
Don't question the
Buoyancy.
logistics.
Anyway.
Build your own Scar.
Build your own Scar. That's it.
Okay. There's only one thing for Rabbit to really be doing here.
And that's going sideways.
And that is going sideways. I will go up to 15.
Are you using your Chromicon?
I will be by the end of this turn. This turn is not yet over. Very, very annoyingly. So I did put this card in, just if it did hit something, it would be very funny.
No.
It is Scar, Betrayer. When you play this character, you may banish chosen character named Mufasa. Unfortunately, it's not a Mufasa that banishes a Scar.
So you want to hear something funnier? There's one of those in here too.
Nice.
Wow, that's.
We all have Scar.
I'm gonna write Mufasa on your card real
I'm
quick.
scarred. He also almost has lethal on board. Anyway,
True.
sure.
I mean, this rabbit's not going to make it to the end of my turn.
It can't, right?
It can't.
Fundamentally.
It won't.
The game will end.
I do believe I would like to put a. Do I even want to put a damage on something?
Jeff
Put
goes
it
to
on the
16.
Scar. The Rouge Lantern just takes it off. Jeff could also.
There's
take
two
it off.
lanterns between you and anything. You putting damage on something just gives your opponents
More damage to move
answers
around.
to move.
I will pass.
Right. Already, I'll draw. Cool. That's a card.
You
I'll
really like
insert
tapping this
5.
lantern.
Well, the thing is, I don't know. It just feels not right to not use the resource of least priority first.
I think
right.
I think you just you made it so that if he challenged with the Scar, the rabbit would kill it,
Chimpo.
but you missed.
Ooh, Chimpo.
And
is
I'll
good.
quest.
You mean if I ding it with the Seal
Yeah.
Chromicon? So he does just move
Pass
off with
turn?
the Rose Lantern.
Right, but then it can't attack
Right.
and then move on.
Correct.
I mean, that's true.
Are you passing?
It could be a mistake.
No, but the thing is, there's an opponent between
There's
that interaction and this interaction.
Large bodyguard character.
I would like to believe that Jeff would also move the damage off with
Yes.
his Rose Lantern
That is
on
what I
his
would
turn. So, like, I don't know. It made more sense, I believe, to not ding the Scar.
So I'm gonna play 2-drop Cinderella. When I play this character, I may draw and then choose and discard a card.
Jeff, don't.
Can you
Just-
do that?
Throw it in.
What
there.
are we doing?
Throw the revive.
Oh my
in
goodness.
there.
Oh my goodness.
It's fine.
Oh, it's hey.
Infinite.
It's
hey,
fine
hey.
sealed. I just want to see what it is.
Okay.
How many cards in deck does he have? How many
Less
whole new worlds do
than
we have?
0.
I'm going to quest for 2,
Okay.
Yeah. See, that's
and I'll pass.
It's very scary.
right
It's very
because now he
scary.
has 19 next turn,
Right.
and he pulled some.
Now,
Lordship
very
cards.
interestingly,
He also has
so
19 next turn.
Scar can take out Rabbit and Merlin here and live.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Yes, he can.
that's what I was saying by you not pinging it.
Yeah, he takes out Rabbit.
True. I do
Pulls
truly
out.
believe that you would have very likely moving it
Yeah.
off.
No.
Take out
I would
Rabbit,
not
pull
have.
up, move
Not at this
the
point.
damage over,
That's fair.
then kill, banish the Merlin. That's spicy. But
That is spicy.
But he has moves.
He has
money
moves.
moves.
We do have moves.
Money
That-
moves.
I'm one step closer to that Maui whale.
That is the thing, though. He has to respond to everything because he's so behind. He has to
very behind.
break the table.
In
Right.
fact,
So I would like to break the table right now as we
Proceed.
speak.
Show me. Show me the
I
moves.
would like to go ahead and take Scar and challenge the rabbit.
right, Rabbit has been eaten.
We will take
Okay.
4 damage here. And then we're going to use the Rose Lantern, and we're going to move 1 damage here to Chinpo.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Oh, we're sacrificing the Scar.
And then I will run into the Merlin here. Putting him back at
Look
4,
at the sequencing on
readying
this
him.
man.
Now, your Rose Lantern is tapped, correct?
That is correct.
All right,
yes,
just
it
wanna
is
make
correct. And then we will run into the Chinpo.
And that takes out Scar. And he just 3-for-1'd a whole table. Actually, yeah.
Right, and you might ask what my follow-up is to that. And that will be Taffeta.
Oh, Taffeta.
I thought it was going to be like another scar.
So I was quite convinced he was going to play like some like Cusco or something. Like
Now,
a
Jeff,
questing evasive.
very interestingly, with everything being done, if he did stop at the Merlin, I could just ping it the following turn. So realistically, I don't believe the damage there actually mattered because I could just take it out the on my next turn. But it's an interesting dialogue.
Yeah.
I think overall, though,
Taffeta
it doesn't really impact.
Does
much.
like to go fast, from my understanding. She likes the
Wrong
raceway.
Taffeta, but pop off king.
Well, it may not be the correct one. She is in a vehicle of some kind.
She is.
Right.
So
Can
we'll
you
put it
name
in a
what movie
different.
she is from.
You really put me on the spot here.
It should be in the bottom left, bottom right. It's
not.
It's not.
No,
So-
the Disney Lorcana movie.
Wreck-It Ralph.
It is Wreck-It
Gotcha.
Ralph. Now you may be wondering, how is Taffeta in the same movie as the Space Marines?
Video games.
Interesting movie.
It's a car on a boat.
You
Coronavirus.
really need to watch Wreck-It Ralph.
Right, we could do
Wreck-It
that.
Ralph, I believe, is on the shirt you're wearing.
No.
I hope
Oh.
not. I hope not. I do still have actions this turn,
Correct.
and I would like to run Taffeta into your gadget.
Gadgets.
Ooh, interesting.
Okay.
So there's 1 damage on Taffeta?
Yes.
Okay. What's the toughness on her?
Don't worry about that.
2.
Right. I
Right.
might be looking
I
at Steel
am
Comic-Con.
wondering that one.
I will untap here. I believe
Okay.
you're.
I'm
pressing.
done.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll draw for turn. Very
Oh,
fun
we
to
just
draw
want this game.
late in the game.
All right.
I'd like to play Mickey Mouse. Now, whenever I play this character, make this the top card of my deck.
Don't worry about it.
in
It's
12
been
minutes
played
now.
already this game.
It has. Let's do it anyways. How bad could it be?
We just ramping.
I'm also going to throw down the last card in my hand, just so you guys know that I'm squeaky clean here. Owl Island.
There we
What
go.
does that do?
Nothing good. It is a 3 ink, uninkable, 1/6 location. For each character I have here, I pay 1 less for the first action I play each turn. Whenever I play a second action in a turn, I gain 3 lore.
Wow.
A very powerful effect.
But imagine if you top deck 2 actions.
Right. I would have to
action
have
that
a
draws a
hold
card?
pattern.
Right. Like friends into anything.
And you know, Mickey Mouse wants to be on Owl Island. He likes it there. It's his vacation spot.
Reasonable.
Yeah, I can't take out this Cinderella, unfortunately. So I will.
Could put a damage on the gadget and let him use the Rose Lantern to move it off.
That has an interesting line. That does leave my star open to you, though.
I'm going to tell you right now, if I top deck Maui Whale, this Rose Lantern ain't seeing nothing.
Oh
else.
my goodness.
Cinderella is leaving that scar open.
That's true. That's true as well.
Sir, just go sideways and go to 17 and make us have to answer. If you go...
I mean, that is going to be what
Okay.
happens. Like,
Like,
don't worry about that.
please.
It's more so where I'm putting this piece of damage. That piece of damage will be on Taffeta.
The
Oh.
pizza damage
A spice.
on Taffeta.
Okay.
Correct. Now, Scar here, second rule of villainy, never settle for second place. I will be going for first place in this game.
Sounds good.
Going up to 17, and I will pass.
Well,
You
Ready,
should have
we'll
taken
drop.
out the Jolly Roger.
Right.
All right.
I could have.
You are too late. You are too late. I needed you several top decks ago. I will
seems
play
pretty good.
Archimedes.
Oh, that's good. I like
Electrified
Archimedes.
Owl.
I don't know. You're still in this game.
I don't know what it
Yeah.
does, but it sounds cool.
He is a shift 3, 2 questing evasive with Challenger 3.
Evasive with Challenger.
Okay.
He's very
let's
much
see.
still in this game.
I have no
Awesome.
answers for that board at all, and if you guys don't, then the game just ends anyway, because that's 1 damage, 2
I mean,
damage,
they
shift
have,
over.
they have answers.
I'm going to quest to 15 and pass.
Game could be over if he draws 2 actions.
That's, honestly, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
If somehow I do top deck action, insane work.
I will play Tinkerbell.
Another evasive threat. I
Right.
don't think I'm winning this game, guys.
No, I think right now you're picking who wins or who you help.
Yeah,
Right.
that's correct.
I'm going to swing Cinderella into Scar,
Okay,
Sure.
and then I'll move
there.
a damage from Gadget onto Scar,
Sure.
there you go. I was playing the long game here.
and I'll pass.
It's an
go ahead
interesting
and ready.
board state, certainly.
I will draw.
I think that's going to win this game.
It's
Oh,
feeling
no,
in his
this
favor.
top deck might change the game.
I don't think
You
so.
are at 6.
You're gonna go to 18.
Yeah.
This top
I don't
deck might gain me a lot
I think
of
you've got it
a
actually.
lot of
see.
information. Let's go ahead and
By the time it comes back around me.
I will play the Fates.
Yes.
What does
Oh,
that
you
do?
look at it. I was about
I look at
I was about to
everyone's top
flip.
cards.
He gets to look at it.
Now,
not
we
us.
do have the same colored sleeves, just for clarity. Go one at a time.
Yeah, I would like to just take a look. Ooh.
Is it in action?
You know what? It could help you get to that, actually.
Is it Pascal?
I'm not going to say what card it is.
I almost flipped because I thought it was Merlin's cottage.
However, it is nothing good.
you know what would be really fun in this? Merlin's cottage.
Now,
That would be very fun.
I
I think.
almost flipped because I thought it was.
this card does put it.
I like how he's giving readings like he is
Right.
the fates.
He is the base.
He is the fate.
That card does actually put the game heavily into his favor so far.
Let's go.
Ooh, now this card, Jeff, you're gonna like this card. Yeah, I think you actually really you're gonna love this
Please tell
card.
me you do have the Mad Hatter's teacup.
This is not the other card in my hand.
Sacred Oracle. Who
unfortunately.
do you think is winning?
If you had to put your money on
If
something,
I had to put my money on somebody, I think I can influence its outcome as the Fates.
All right. Oh, are you going to play with the strings? I thought the fates still play with the strings.
We'll see about that. I'll put the Fates on the Jolly Roger.
Hey!
Make him a pirate.
Let's go. Okay. They have a solid
Now,
2, 3.
interestingly, if they do go over Gadget here, I will finish it off with the Steel Chronicon.
Yeah. He doesn't need to. He could swing in and then move.
Move a damage.
But he
Nah,
would
this is
sacrifice-
unfortunately.
No, that will
Oh,
that will be
no.
banished. Yeah.
Fair enough.
You know
do
what?
as the fates desire.
Josh, I like this plan. I would like to use the Fates, influence the Fates a little bit, and we'll run into the Gadget.
Sounds good.
All right.
Oh, I forgot. I had the Fates and the Eye of the Fates.
Oh wow, you're faded.
You were
up.
truly the Oracle.
I am.
You had a crystal ball.
We got a crystal ball of sorts.
right.
I mean, it is a crystal sphere.
And you know how the Fates are always riding around on the Jolly Roger.
Right.
Right. A little off.
It's a staple.
Right.
That'll be it for me.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah.
What did the fates determine the truth?
I did guess it correctly.
Josh might be able to also influence his fate.
Okay. Great.
It will be Pascal.
Okay.
I do get to rearrange the top 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds like he sees more fates than
So
you do.
I was actually thinking about this card in
We both saw
build
3
with
cards.
the Oswald build we've been working on. I was thinking about this card in there.
Very interesting.
I'll get back to you after the game. I don't know. I'll have to look at it.
I believe I'm going to stack my cards in this here order.
I don't think there's 3 turns left, but
I don't either. I might only need a couple.
I might know that there's not 3 turns left in this game.
reason. Okay. So
I'm going to move Pascal to the hour.
I can't win it.
Ryan has turned into Morpheus.
Yes, that will happen.
Gadget is.
Mickey Mouse will go questing
To
up to
18.
18,
Alrighty.
and I will pass it on to you.
All
my good
ready and I'll
friend.
draw.
Now, as far as I'm aware, we all had gas on top, is my understanding.
Oh, the fates.
Yes.
The fates spoke.
Yes.
The fates truly spoke. But he is at exactly 18.
Right.
Would
and
you like to
then-
gain me 2 lore?
No, because this puts me in 17. So that depends. The fates will decide who wins this game.
I do believe I have
You
this
will
choice.
keep me.
You could just take out the Mickey with your Archimedes.
Right, but then I'm not in the running anymore.
That's correct, Jeff. You will very likely just run away with this game.
I
That's
literally
the
only
case.
have 2 lore on board.
It's all right.
Wait, that 2 turns.
So
that's
team,
enough.
I will not tap the lantern right now because I'm paying 6.
Ooh, TikTok.
He swallowed the clock, and the Jolly Roger's looking spicy. And you know what? Instead of challenging in, I will leave Josh with lethal on the board.
Somebody else will take care of
Wow.
it.
And
Bold move.
It's very greedy.
well, that's the thing, right? The fates will decide my fate.
Right.
And
I don't think that applies here at this point. You're
I am a little worried the Fates might not have as much control as I thought.
Archimedes will go extremely sideways.
Okay.
And
because if you don't take down his lethal, the game's over.
It's not.
well, no, because
realistically.
technically, you all have options to handle this.
I have 1 strength.
2, 3.
There has to be damage on board to move it.
So realistically, these decks are almost completely made up of characters. Did you see your own
You
top
swing
card?
on Archimedes.
Right.
Neither of
It is
them die.
very likely that it is a creature
But that's
that
still
can be
only
equipped
one.
to Jolly Roger.
Jeff, I do know that you have a way to deal with that. You have a way to deal with what's going on.
The fates said something, and I believe the Oracle of Georgia. Past turn.
I didn't know there was an Oracle of
Title
Georgia.
he gave you.
Jeff, would you like to reveal your draw to the table?
Jeff, would you like to
Now we
reveal
will.
your draw to the
Now we
table?
will.
Woo!
What does that do?
Metallosphere. Chosen character gains Challenger 2 and Rush.
Plus 2 strength and rush.
Just 2 strengths?
Plus 2 strength.
So I'm gonna pay 1 ink. I'm gonna banish it.
Right. You decide who wins now.
Right, you're going to go after the Jolly Roger here.
Whoever you decide now will win the game.
See, and you know what? Honestly, I don't want either
wins
one of
it
you
first,
guys
though.
to win.
He wins it.
I would like you to win, Jeff. I would like to use my Fate's influence.
No, okay, I would like to point this line out.
See the
The
problem.
best chance of things stabilizing here is if you take out Archimedes. Ryan does have the Jolly Roger. Top deck's a character. More characters in your deck will likely have a power of 3. I think that is the...
You cannot gamble
most even-
that he will have an answer.
So
right now.
here's the problem. So,
Right.
so
I
here's
mean,
the
I
problem.
know I don't have an answer on top. I didn't
Because you
rearrange my
didn't take
3.
out the Mickey, you guys are both at lethal.
No, I made the decision. You will decide who wins this game, Jeffrey.
Potentially. Ryan top deck's a creature that can take out Mickey. It's still an even game.
Personally, knowing the Fate's influence, if you can take out that Archimedes, I would.
We'll take out the Archimedes.
That is not enough damage.
Yes, it is.
That's
3.
3. There's
Yeah.
a 4.
And then we have a Rose Lantern.
Who are you going to move?
Yeah, that was a bad move.
He has damage.
Oh yes.
Swing him?
Good call, Judge Ryan.
All right.
Oh, Judge Ryan.
So be it. Well, now, Jeffrey
I
has
also
decided.
do have a Steel Chromicon. Even if it was not enough damage, it would not get through the table.
Jeffrey decided who will win.
It won't matter because
So
you
it
have
is.
the quest. Actually, you decided when you chose not to take out the Mickey.
Well,
That's very interesting.
yeah.
I still believe in Ryan's
I
top deck
chose
here.
me.
The fates will decide.
I do have a card in my hand, guys.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I thought you were handless.
No, we
Right,
read
it
one
does
card.
blend into the table mat.
Right. I would like to draw one card to.
What do we have?
Very interesting.
Ooh, something very good here.
Oh.
Perfect draw, one
I
might
thought
say.
it was going to be
Is
the
it a
whale.
Dragonfire? No shot.
Might as well be. This is a Shenzi.
What does that do?
Nothing good. It's a hyena that helps other hyenas.
Oh, so it's just a rusher. It's just a rusher. Okay.
It will be getting rushed with the Jolly Roger, and I would like to use that to deal 3 damage to Mickey.
Right. This was the line I foresaw. Me myself.
And then you have
being
1
afraid.
damage on Shenzi.
That's correct. That's it.
Right. I will untap. I do have a very fun card here
You
that
mean
I left
you're
on
ready?
top with Pascal.
Ready.
I will ready. I am sorry.
Silly goose
Ready,
magic card.
set,
I will
draw.
ready, set, and draw.
Yes.
You would think that maybe they would call the last phase their go.
Nope.
They did subvert our expectations. I didn't know it was on top. I'd like to reveal a very fun card here, King Triton.
Banish chosen. What? Banish one of your items. Gain 3 lore.
Ooh.
But he can't exert it this turn.
It
So
cannot exert this turn, of course.
So we have
So he doesn't
one.
even
We have one. We have 1 turn to get rid of it.
Correct.
The Fate's influence does not reach that far.
Yeah, the Fates influence are a little crazy, a little kooky. All right.
Pascal here will just simply
Put you
put
at
19. So that even if you do pop my Steel Chroma, hold on, I can still throw damage around if I would like.
Sure.
I would not like.
Okay.
You go ahead.
So we could double Rose Lantern the Triton and then hope for some piece of removal.
Okay.
But he would have to
somewhere.
take out the Pascal.
Clock takes out Pascal.
Ooh, that's very interesting.
I'll tap 1. I'll play Cogsworth.
You're gonna
I will
something
give
rush.
Cogsworth Rush,
Okay.
and I will pass turn.
Do believe you removed your ability to win the game next turn.
I know. Honestly, at this point, I just want to see Josh lose.
Yeah, that's very
It's
fair.
going to be difficult from this position.
This would have
That's
been.
right. I put damage on the board.
I don't
for a
necessarily
reason.
believe that is true.
This would have been very good a couple turns ago.
What do you have?
Hey.
Ooh,
When you
what's
play
it
this
do?
character, exert chosen opposing item and can't raid at the start of his next turn. I'm gonna exert your Chromacon. I got nothing else to do.
It's all right, bro. I got you.
I will tap 2. I will move 1 from Talk to Triton,
Onto Triton, correct.
and then I'll quest for 2.
Not a problem.
18.
There you go.
Good.
Okay.
All right, Fate. See what you got.
Hopefully something good.
What do you got?
This is coming down to the wire.
It's been at the wire for a
Did you
while.
get the second
At this
Let the
point, we
Storm
could have
Rage
closed it
on?
out, but we've been playing each
I
other.
already played 2 this game.
That's unfortunate.
Would you like to find the foil fire the cannons in mine, Fates?
Ooh.
No, let's see.
Yeah. Challenges the damage. Ooh. Both those are evasive. That is a shame.
Should have tapped the cogs. Anyway.
Tapping cogs.
Actually, no, he would have been banished.
Now, I will reveal the Fate's hand here and show how I was going to affect this.
Go ahead.
I would like to go ahead and I can't.
Would you like to run to Owl Island?
I think Shenzi will take a trip to Owl Island.
Okay.
All right, Owl Island has been damaged for what, 3?
3. Okay. So
And then I would like to play a very large card here in Hades.
what does that do?
Ooh, so Hades can exert to ready my Titan characters.
I mean, those you got.
Currently 0.
Does Morph count as a Titan? You have the keyword changeling.
He is Space Goo.
Correct. What I would like to do is I will reveal the Fate's hands. And TikTok is a big guy.
TikTok stick. Yes.
TikTok is very big. And in fact, TikTok is telling me a little something, telling the Fates.
What's he saying?
It's telling the Fates that I'm stuck. TikTok would not be able to ready at the start of your turn.
So Josh wins.
Would you like to pass it on to me and see what happens? Maybe I forget, guys.
Funny thing about I'm Stuck, I was kind of laughed at for including this in my first ever limited deck.
So I don't think I'm stuck is like necessarily that bad.
Do you know
Especially now with like Shark Maui gaining more from
It was actually very close to influencing the final fate of this game.
Do you know what's very weird? It's almost like if we took out Little John earlier, we'd have 2 lower.
I'm gonna level with you though. This game was made when you took out Archimedes. That was it. Like it was me or him. Like
I was gonna I'm Stuck to Archimedes.
hysterical, first of all.
Yeah.
Love
Would you like to
that.
pass it on?
When you didn't Archimedes, though, the
Is there any other game actions?
Yeah.
You do
I
have a
just
couple
wouldn't have
game
it
actions.
full.
You could
I
take.
do have a couple game actions. I would like to use Eye of the Fates. And
Hey!
I would like to use the Fates.
You should give it to one of Gabe's so that he may quest out to win.
True. Let's give it to Cogsworth. If Cogsworth, would you like to quest with Cogsworth this turn during my turn?
Honestly, I will
alright.
take you up.
All right, let's pass turn and let's
That's
knock
it for
it
me.
out.
All right. Untap. Draw.
Oh, actually, your Steel Chromacon can't untap.
It cannot.
Oh,
really.
I am very sorry.
Correct.
I was going to take out Cogsworth as a.
So
as a
what do you
final
have?
my last card that I did stack, just in case things got dealt with, is a Prince Eric. Very interesting card. Does not
Tremendous.
matter. I'd like to tap to banish one of my items, gaining 3 lore. All right, guys.
Nice.
Great game.
Great games. Great games.
Awesome.
Great
Good
games.
job, good job, good job.
Good game.
Good game.
Good job, good job, good
Good.
job.
I like
Good
it.
job. Good
Ah,
job.
Gabe.
good.
You're so close.
It is what it
Brother,
is.
brother, you know my top
We were all
card?
very close.
You know my top
What is
card
the top
list?
card? Please tell me it's Maui Whale.
Revive!
Revive
that
would've
would have
been
been good.
insane.
That would have been good.
Racket, and then Magic Link. That's fine. Yeah.
Oh, the enchanted was 2 down.
Ah.
Okay, so guys, we good?
So, what do you guys think about doing sealed with all the sets?
It is awesome.
It's very fun. There are a lot of mechanics I feel like kind of get glossed over because this has not really been done in this fashion before. By playing all the different limited cards, you do see some very cool interactions happen.
Yeah.
The variance is interesting because not only are we adding the variance of the 4-player, but adding the variance of the different sets and the additional construction, the pulls. The amount of variance is so insanely high that it's almost like playing a board game.
Yeah.
It's like it's very fun.
It was very fun.
Yes.
I was a little surprised. I'm not a big multiplayer guy, but this was a very fun game.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a lot of variety, I think, with all the sets. I think all the sets kind of shoehorn into, focused on a few mechanics. So bringing in all the sets really gets us, doused in all of the
this
what
is
Lorcana
something
has to offer.
This is something that been wanting to do for a while. I know me and Gabe talked about it a while back.
We've been talking about
discussed
this since like before there were 4 sets.
But the cool thing is we've still got more packs, so we'll probably do some more. We'll
Okay.
maybe add some twists and turns. I know this one was multiplayer. I got a couple ideas for some other twists. Maybe we'll do some teams or something. Or
Single
that'd be very
illumination.
yeah.
2-headed Illumineer.
Ooh, that'd be very interesting.
Two-headed Illuminator. You mean Cerberus?
Sure.
Sure.
I like that.
I'll buy into that. Yes.
Cerberus has 3 heads though.
We'll have to bring in
One
more
of them's the
players.
judge. One of them's the judge.
One of them is Ryan,
So,
actually.
so there's 2 people here and then 1 person on each side.
Yikes. Oh, that's funny.
So I had a lot of fun with this, guys. I hope y'all did too.
Of course.
So, and actually, this is the first time you guys got to see Josh and Ryan.
Yeah.
So we'll have them on more stuff
It's
as
very
well.
fun. I can't wait to be back.
Anybody got any else? Anything other parting words?
Thank you. This was good.
I'm glad the fates were able to influence things.
Yeah.
I will say those fates influenced the game. It actually changed our play pattern. So
I
it's very
did
spicy.
eat there. It was a very close game. I really didn't think that I was going to get there, but the fates decided.
Yeah. No. It was very, very interesting. So that being said, guys, we are down here at the end of the video. Somebody requested before that we put our steel deck lists up, so I will put these in Dreamborn. And they'll be in the description down below. Check out our giveaway details. We're pretty close to that 100 subscriber limit for the giveaway trigger, so may have already done it by the time this is out. I'm not sure. Also, don't forget to join our Discord, like and subscribe. And just remember, guys, here at Additional Ink, our community is for everyone who loves Lorcana. No matter your skill level or age, we believe there's a place at the table for everyone, and there's always plenty of ink to go around. Thank you for being part of our community, and please, 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 please stay tuned for your next drop of Additional Ink.